Yo. Yeah, that's right. Of course, you are tuned in to the hottest show that ever was. The greatest show. Turn you up. Turn you down. It's loud. Tuned into the vibe on air. Mr. D's the open mic king. Poison Ivy. Haji. We all in the building. Well, Haji ain't here yet. She just getting in from New York. She actually about to pull up in a little bit. It is the vibe. You know, we streaming live on YouTube. Make sure you check us out by going to the vibe on air. And subscribe to the YouTube. Subscribe. Or download the Mixler app to your phone and follow. Follow. If you want to call in and talk to us or talk to any of our guests today, feel free. The phone line is open, 216-526-1555. Of course, we got my man in the studio taking pictures as usual. Aim High from Mafia Me Studios. Me in there just snapping. And yo, we got a show today. I'm going to have as our guest Jim TRIVISONNO from Advantage Education Group. He'll be here talking to you. And we also going to have somebody I actually grew up with, went to school with. And he do a phenomenal job. He's Til the barber. He will be in the building as well. And yo, we're going to
cut my hair back off.
Really?
Yeah, I'm thinking about
the music stopped when you said that because I was about to. You
about to
cut what hair off? The hair that you got on your head?
No, my real hair. Why would I cut my wig?
Why you want to cut your real hair off? You don't even see your real hair that often.
I wear my real hair.
When?
I do.
You wore it like once since I know you.
I wore it once here.
Since
but
I know
when
you.
I'm at home, I wear it all the time.
That's you in the house.
Yeah, but it's in a ponytail. I just want to cut it back off.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about a lot of things today.
Hey, Marley.
We're going to do the sports section as usual. Poison going to do her thing with the
I hope y'all ready for
GOOD
this
news.
news.
She says it's going to be nasty.
It's kind of graphic.
It's going to be gross.
All I'm going to say is keep your colon clean.
Ew. Haji going to come in here with the pay it full. She coming back from New York. I don't know what she was doing in New York, but I hope she had fun.
Hey, she a superstar.
So we went to Take 5 Friday. Wildlife Sounds was our guest with Ross T. And they put on the show.
They were amazing.
I
couldn't stay, so I didn't get to see Ross. I'm so sorry.
Ross T set it off.
That just make me want to, go to something else that he does. But Wildlife was awesome, and I did get what was it, Antoine?
Who?
His name is Antoine, right?
Antoine. Yeah, that sang with Ross T.
Yeah, I had left out when he was singing, but it was good.
Yeah, he was killing
really
it too.
Show. Yeah, it was a really good show.
He was killing it. It was, and they had a lot of people come up from Columbus because right in Columbus now, and he had a lot of people come up from there, and there was a lot of people that was just there just to hear that reggae. It was dope. Wildlife Sound. The zookeeper, Droop, whatever he liked to be called, he had some energy. I ain't never seen a light skin sweat that much.
He said that he's a little bit more hyped than that, but he said due to the environment, he wanted to kind of keep it a little bit tamed. I think he did good. I think he did a real good job, even with his slight hypeness. But I would like to see him in the show when he all over the place, like he said he normally is. Yeah,
I know they usually do a lot of stuff at the grog shop, and they pack the grog shop when they do the grog shop. Take 5 was a different venue for them, and Take 5 has a lot of issues with parking and stuff like that, but it's still a great venue for music. And it was still a lot of people that came out, and people showed up and showed out. It was good. I had some good food while I was down there. They do what was it, a salmon slider I had?
You had a waffle?
Oh no, I had the chicken and waffle slider. That's what I had. That was someplace else that had a salmon slider that was good. They had a chicken and waffle slider. I was tripping on it. It was big though. It was like 2 sandwiches, but it was they was huge.
With the waffles as the bread.
The waffle was the bread. Waffles. It was crazy. I was just like, damn. Mm-hmm. And it was, it was $10. I smashed it.
Get full off the 2.
Yeah, I was done. It was like big pieces of chicken tender or whatever type of chicken it was, smashing between 2 big waffles. These were like little waffles.
I want to go back to Rudy's Pub. That was so good.
I was there last night. Pub, every Wednesday they do karaoke with the Jammer Randy B. That's what he go by. The Jammer Randy B. Huh?
I need to go up there just to eat.
Yeah. What did y'all have at Jamaica seafood stew?
I had everything.
Yeah. Shout out to Q and Amanda out there at the Rudy's Pub. You know, we gonna be putting some stuff together with them soon. We gonna be doing a few things out there, but yeah, I mean, you know, it's a lot of stuff going on this weekend. Shout out to Lodge Excelsior number 11, Prince Hall. They having a summer nights this weekend. Friday is the white party. I will be there, of course, you know, and then they're going to have the formal dinner on Saturday. It's going to be fun. I like going to the balls that day, though. I like going to, of course, you know, my lodge, William T. Boyd, number 79, throw the best balls, though. But, you know, that's something, you know, we're going to discuss that. But it's going to be some fun this weekend. I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. When we come back, though, after we take this break, we're going to come back. I'm going to talk about sports. We're going to talk about the Indians. We're going to talk about the Cavs. Of course, you know, it's a lot of people that's disgruntled.
I'm okay. They did a good job.
They did.
Now, before we get off the subject of what's going on this weekend, Take 5, I will be down there with Coco.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep. Release party, her mixtape release party. So yeah, y'all be there. It's gonna be dope. Yeah, shout out to all the performers. We run this city.
Is that right?
Yeah.
But you know, it's gonna be crazy this weekend. It's gonna be. I know you're gonna be doing your thing. Who else gonna be performing on that with you?
It's me, Indica, J Jig, what's her name? Boy Toy. It's so many of us. I don't want to leave nobody out trying to name everybody, but it's a lot of us.
All right. Well, it's gonna be crazy. It's definitely gonna be crazy.
Shout out to everybody.
Oh yeah. It's going to be crazy this weekend. But, you know, when we come back, we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. I know Poison going to be got something that's to talk about. Haji, I think she just about to walk here. Haji straight off a boat from New York. Straight off a boat from New York. And she brought her with her baby. But we come back, we're going to take a quick pause for the cause. We're going to play some music. And we're going to get everything sorted. We're going to play this Big Jet by Donna Lee. I kind of like that.
That song is awesome.
And shout out to Donna Lee. Yeah, we're going to get her on the show soon. Yeah. Donna Lee got to come on the show and do her thing. And then I'm also going to play some more Christine Jackson. I'm digging that song as well.
You know you got to play Landry.
No, yeah, we're going to play some Brandon Landry too. But that's going to be later on. But right now, we're going to take this quick break. This is The Vibe on Air. Mr. D's, the Open Mic King. Haji in the building. Poison Ivy in the building. Aim high in the building. But we don't aim low.
We don't aim low. We only aim high.
We shoot, we bust. But we'll be back in a little bit with some more of this Vibe on Air. I'm talking real mellow right now. I don't know why.
I might have to turn me up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm mellow a little bit. But we'll be back in a little bit. Let's go.
You told me that you want a taste. Take a ride around my brain on a big jet. I'm gonna take you for a ride on a big jet plane. I'm gonna take you on a trip. You can ride the brain waves. You my co-pilot. I'm the captain, babe. Take a peek through my hair crack, rose tinted shades. I'd ride through life on faith. Babe, hold on in my baby, babe. Inside I'm all over the place. A smile you can't escape. You said you wanna take. Curious about what makes me me. Away with the ferries. Hardship in the homie. Vibrations don't come up empty. I want paradise, papers and peace. Perspective spurs my sanity. Take deep breaths for the clarity. At the time thinking about your hands on me. Big jet killer with a smile you can't escape. You told me that you want a taste. Take a ride around my brain on a big jet plane.
I'ma take you on a trip, tucked in a cloud of a brick. Drunk off the taste of your lips, nose diving, you're smiling, you taking a piss. My side's on me once and my mouth's talking shit. The way it feels when your hands on my hips. The way I'm weak, I can't help but submit. Overdue, it's for you, come we're taking a trip.
Take it, pass it right, taking flight.
Take it, pass it right, taking flight. I'ma take you on a trip, tucked in a cloud of a rip. Drunk with the taste of your lips. Dive inside of my mind, take a dip. Yeah, I'ma take you on a trip, tucked in a cloud of a rip. Drunk with the taste of your lips.
Drunk with the taste of your lips.
Let me take a sip of that. Big gulps when I'm trying to drown shit out. We smoke when I need to kick back. Relax with the backstrap. I want to live in your life. Guide you around my mind map. Welcome to my world, lost girl. Trying to find a way back. Out of space, she's out of place. Her watch is always set to leave. Dream through the night, dream through the day. Manifest reality. Blue skies, clear seas, ganja leaves, more trees, yeah. You and I, we palm trees, yeah. Creams and ice, yeah. Smoke rings, yeah. Pick your brain and scream your name. Perfect balance, harmony. Just rock my chaos, bring me peace. Take a ride, just you and me. Take you far away. Leave the face, sweet escape. Killer with the smile, you can't escape.
Each passing day, I stop and think of you. So grateful you drifted away. Now I would not even try to get back the life that we had made. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Life is a treasure we have to care. Broken hearted, no one's there. Guilty pleasures, that's all repair. My heart keep beating, this love keeps shifting.
Now I know that I can change my world. So you better not underestimate me. Well, now look out. Say you can't stop me now. This was a life I was meant to lead. I was meant to lead. Whoa, 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 whoa. A life I was meant to lead. See, I was meant to lead. Whoa, 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 whoa.
We back on air. The vibe on air. Yeah, Mr. D's Open Mic King, Poison Ivy, Haji in the building. And we back.
Hey.
Haji just got straight off the road from New York.
Yeah.
And you know,
I came to work.
what'd you do in New York?
I had a ball. I visited with my family, my sisters, my nieces. We just had a good time. My cousins. Just had fun.
Like you was in Brooklyn, B? You was in Brooklyn? What part of New
No,
York?
honey. No,
How was the
honey.
weather?
No. Harlem,
You was in Harlem, okay.
Manhattan, and Jersey.
All right. You in Jersey too?
My sister lives in Jersey.
Okay.
My
How was
mother lives in
how was the
Manhattan.
weather?
It was hot.
Everything's hotter
Like
than Cleveland.
fried egg on the ground hot.
Fried egg on the ground hot.
Yes, but we went to this really cool place called Harlem Tavern. You would love it, Open Mic King.
Oh, yeah.
My,
Beautiful women
my cousin
everywhere.
told me about that.
Harlem
Harlem Tavern.
very nice.
Yeah.
You can see it's a nice men there too. Well, you're taken right
Yes,
now,
I
right?
am. What's their
So she say.
whatever? What's their open mic night? What night is it?
I don't know.
You know,
But
I was so knee deep in the food,
they got food.
the
Oh, yeah, they do have food.
family, and my wine glass
I know that's right.
that I didn't ask about open mic, but I had a good time. New York is hot. New York is
How long were you
everything.
here?
Monday through today,
Oh,
so
that's
3
good.
days. Yeah, it was nice.
little
That was nice.
vacation.
Mhm.
All right.
And I took my baby, and I took Mo's baby,
Mm-hmm.
and we had a good time.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like New York. I like Harlem especially. You know, go over to Body Apollo and all that stuff. You know, I like Brooklyn too. I like Brooklyn.
Oh, you like
best.
BK?
What's that pizza place that's right under the Brooklyn Bridge?
I have
never
no
remember the name of it, but they got
idea.
some of the best pizza. Ray's Pizza is good too. Ray's Pizza is, you know, New York is known for pizza, but
Yeah.
it's so many different pizza places. But Ray's Pizza is well known.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Ray's Pizza is the bomb. But this one that's right under the Brooklyn Bridge, and they have a line that go around literally around the corner all day and all night. And it's,
okay.
I
Well,
can't remember the name of the
venture
place.
off into another
Love
borough.
it. I can eat
That's
pizza
right
every
under the
day.
Brooklyn Bridge.
Never. Hey, Scott. Scott said you're looking good, D.
Yeah, Scott Kramer.
Does
Shout out to
he
Scott
have
Kramer.
his glasses on, Scott? Do you have your glasses on?
Wow.
Ah.
Anyway,
I'm not gonna stop
we
because you
gonna
know once he
Right.
gets started,
we
he
gonna
will have me in the
gonna have
bathroom
you,
crying.
girl.
Yeah, 'cause
So I'm not even gonna start
we
him.
will turn her mic off and go in.
Yes, he will.
Shout
He'll
out to
hurt my
PJ. I
feelings.
see you, Paul. What's going on there, Paulie? But we about to hop into this thing right here. This thing right here.
He could go all the way. 95 yards, 38.
And now, sports.
Oh, it's sports.
Yeah.
Sports.
We're gonna talk about the Cavaliers.
Well,
the
let's
season's
talk
over.
about it. Let's talk about it.
And the Cavs, you know, we didn't win the championship.
No,
But
Great.
can't nobody,
nobody.
absolutely nobody be mad. It's some people that still be mad. It's some people that don't even understand the basketball and they mad. It's like we were sitting at the bar. We was up at the Gateway watching one of the games, and you listen to some of the women talk about basketball, and the guys just sitting here looking at each other like, they don't know what the hell they're talking about.
We do though.
Some of them not. I ain't say all of y'all do, but a lot of them don't. They just like to just say stuff to
Like
sound
what?
like they
Give
know
me an
something.
example. Give me an
about what I
example.
I can't even remember an example, but I hear it a lot. But it's a lot of hate too that's being thrown out all over the
Okay.
city because Kevin Durant and the way he got his title. Now, yes, he got traded and chose to be traded to the Golden State
Okay.
for a chance to try to win a title, and everybody hating on him because of that. But if you
Oh,
all
my daughter
remember,
had an opinion about
if you
that.
all remember, LeBron did the same
That's
thing.
what I was about to say.
LeBron did the same thing. He
but
went
they hung LeBron and all kind of stuff when he did that.
and they did the
so-
same thing to Kevin Durant. But they trying to say Kevin Durant was going to a team that that was already in the running for a championship anyway. But it still don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
He got a chance for a ring. He got his ring. You know, kudos to him. Everybody, you know, you seeing all these little memes about Kevin Durant and his mom, and they try to put up a picture of J.J. Evans.
I
And,
love his mom though.
But yeah, but they
I
put
think
up,
his mom is
but they
dope.
making fun of him because they put up a picture of J.J. Evans and with Florida Evans trying to say congratulations to Kevin Durant and his mom.
Somebody
No,
So people cracking on him.
somebody always got something to say. That lady is
Yeah.
fierce,
but
and
you
her
know-
hair was flawless.
But you can't be mad at the Cavaliers. I mean, we like last year, we broke records. We put up numbers, and even though we didn't win a championship, we still broke records.
Some records.
Yeah, we broke a lot of records. I'm about to break them down in a second. Just let me get to it. But the Warriors, had a 16-0 postseason. The Cavs, like I said, LeBron James is the first player to ever average 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists through the first 4 games of the finals. Kyrie Irving, who led all scorers with 40 points and 15 for 27 in shooting. This was all in game 4. But here's the list of some of the records that the Cavs broke. This is in the 4th game. They had the most points in the quarter, which was 49. Most points in the half of the finals, 86. Most points in the half of a playoff, which was 86. Most three-pointers made in the half in the finals, 13. Most combined points in the final, in the half in the finals, 154. Most three-pointers made in the game in the finals, 24. And LeBron James, of course, with the most triple-doubles in the finals, 9. I mean, they put up good numbers, but, every dog has their day, and it was Golden State Day. It was their time.
The team that made it to play in the finals with the Warriors as good of a
team and we the first teams that's go back and play each other 3 times in a row.
I think we're doing a great job.
I do too. I have nothing bad to say about the Cavaliers. I'm proud of them. And what I have to say about this, and I don't know if this is a bit of haterade here, but and it's not against the Cavs and really Golden State either, but I was watching their victory, and it just didn't have the same energy as our victory.
No, not at all.
I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah.
They don't have the same
They didn't
energy.
have the same energy, but but.
Who wants to go to their parade? Nobody.
Nobody wants to go because we have a totally
different parade. We turn up.
Yeah, because we never won a championship before.
Right. So, when you're used to winning, it kind of gets boring and cliche.
We got turned off.
But
he turned us.
No, I didn't turn y'all.
He didn't turn us
Yes,
off.
we turned off.
No, we don't.
No, I hear you.
Yeah,
I can't hear me.
Shaka,
You might have a
she's giving
short.
me Shaka, can
You got
you
a
hear
short.
me?
It's a short in your mic.
Okay,
Yeah.
don't do that.
But
don't do my girl.
I just,
like that.
want to say,
Don't be doing
people
that.
still being big mad about it. You can't be mad. You can't be mad. You can't be mad. It's sports. You ain't getting paid.
Keep up the good
Get over
work.
it. But the Cavs just give it a chance to come back, rebuild. We gonna make some good trades in off season,
I
and
got
hopefully
something to say.
we gonna grow. What's up?
I missed y'all.
We missed. I don't know
Did
about him.
Carol? I missed you. Who would have thought it?
Well, I'm missable.
Poison Ivy.
He like, I missed you too.
I said I'm
you.
I'm missable. That's
But
what
I'm
I said.
sitting
I
here
missed you
aim
too,
high.
though.
I missed y'all.
That's how I go, Haji.
I raced to get back here. You just
That's
don't know.
love. And I got here and I was like,
Shout out to Leon
Haji
Hope.
here yet? He was like, no. So I was
In further
You
sports,
said this- okay, let's
the Cleveland Indians. My fault, I ain't cutting you off. I'm just trying to keep it moving so we can get out this selectment and go to the next one. Cleveland Indians record is 32-31, which is pretty decent. They second in the AL Central. The Indians are looking good again this year. Hopefully we can
get the pennant.
get in the pennant race again and we can win hopefully a title there because we need to get a chance. We need to get all our teams back on point. And I don't want to hear nobody talking about the Browns.
The Browns got they got a long way
to
know
go.
What they got. I don't know what they need.
We'll
Can
see
you
when
pull
the
up their
season
record?
starts.
I mean,
They don't have a record yet. The season.
No, I'm saying pull up their last one. Can you pull up the last
We're
one?
not going to do that.
But
But
talk about the
Okay, let's not.
Cleveland Indians are
They
doing
upset
well,
me.
and they played the Dodgers. When did they play the Dodgers the other day? We beat them. It was 12-15.
Oh my goodness,
So I
go
should be
Indians!
It was a good
my
game.
Indians
So we
jersey
should
then.
start supporting the Indians.
Yes.
And it's a game today, I think. Was it a game today
It's
at
a game
12?
today.
Yeah, it was a game today at
Oh,
12.
it's still going on.
12 p.m. It started
It's
today.
still going
so
on.
that's the game.
Baseball's
That's the
slow.
score right now.
Yeah, it is
Baseball's
still going on.
No, it's over.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because baseball be like.
If
I
it
didn't
started
get
at
no
12, it's
fireworks.
done.
Did
It was
we lose?
the score was 12-5. The Indians won. So we getting a good record going. We trying to boost it up. So shout out to Cleveland. Shout out to Cleveland sports. Stop hating. Stop hating.
is on fire.
Let it go. Kevin Durant ain't worried about you. So why you worried about him?
That's right.
You being some
I
punch.
just talked to him last night. He really said he was doing
Tell
very well.
him he need to get some Dax and a brush.
He only,
No.
he is a little.
His hair is
little
terrible.
I
happy
talked to
headed.
him. He's happy.
He
is
is a
terrible.
little
Feeling pretty
happy
I
good.
bet you he is happy. He got a ring.
No, I'm talking about. I'm trying to rhyme with nappy. I wasn't trying to call him out like that. I said he was happy headed.
He was happy.
Why I
headed.
went to see this comedian, he said he looked like his name should be Melvin. I thought that was so funny.
He do look like
he
a
do
Melvin.
look like a Melvin,
He a
don't
little
he?
on the nappy side.
But I like
Little
Kevin
nappy
Durant.
Melvin.
And
I like
now
Kevin Durant.
it's time for. Let me get this going.
G-O-O-D, 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 good.
Poison Ivy with the everything good news report. Most of the time, it's not good though.
It's always hilarious.
It don't always be
And
good.
it always sparks good conversation.
But it just
We
be
always end
crazy.
up having a good dialogue about her stuff.
It'd be crazy.
I'm looking for
Go ahead, Poison. Knock it out.
Go, boo.
This is deep. Okay. Doctors surgically removed 28 pounds. Is y'all ready for this? So
Yes.
nasty. Of feces from a constipated man. 22. A 22-year-old Chinese man found himself in the hospital in really bad shape. He was weak and moaning in pain. His stomach so distended, he looked 9 months pregnant. Wow. This picture pretty bad, too.
Chinese man.
It's bad. He had chronic constipation for most of his life, and he got to the point where laxatives couldn't provide total relief from his pain and discomfort. So he was sent to surgery, and after 3 hours, doctors were able to remove a massively swollen large intestine filled with feces. It weighed 28.6 pounds. That's 13 kilos for the drug dealers. And it looked like it could be. I mean, it looked like it can explode at any time. That's what the doctor said, you know. So they diagnosed him, and what is it? Is it Hirschsprung's? How you say it?
Hirschsprung's disease.
I don't want that.
Yeah, it's a condition in which the nerve cells were missing in the bowel. So
That dude was full of.
it messes with the
I was
movement.
thinking the same thing.
But you know what I'm saying? Why would you
He need to cut that
let
stuff
it get
out.
that big? Like,
Maybe he didn't know.
I think he knew.
As your stomach is growing and growing and growing, like I'm not.
I
Gonna,
think
I got
he
a little
knew.
pooch and it's a problem.
I think he knew.
No, but
Yeah.
if it's something that he's dealt with all of his life, then he's probably.
With the big stomach, something wrong with little people and big
Well, yes,
stomach.
you gotta go.
If
Your
you ain't
stomach
pregnant,
hurt.
Well, I got a little pudge going
Little
on here right
punch,
now.
Haji, but you ain't got a 9-month-old intestine growing in it.
No,
inside
I
you.
don't have
got-
that.
But no, what I'm saying is, you know,
I know.
how
He was full to the
like
gill.
obese people, right?
I'm surprised he's Chinese though, because their
I would
diets
assume
are
they're supposed to
usually
eat
they eat
well.
like I just left Chinatown.
But
They
you
got
can
some
be, you can,
really
you
good
can be
fresh
diagnosed with it at
seafood,
birth
from what I
too.
hear.
Don't matter
So,
if what you
know.
eat.
It
It says how much you eat. Everybody poop. Did you get that book? You ain't gonna read that to your kids? Everybody poop.
I didn't even know that
I
was a
didn't even
book.
know that was a book.
Yeah, it's, y'all serious?
Everybody
serious.
poops.
Yeah, that's a book. Google it.
I
It's
wasn't
a
worried
book
about
that-
pooping.
I
it's a
never,
kid-
I
it's a
never
kid's
worried
book.
about
I just
pooping.
It's a
pooped.
kid's book called
I just
Everybody
pooped.
Poops.
Yeah.
I didn't need to be read a story.
Yeah,
though.
how do
You
you-
need
how
to
you
read
don't
about
know
it.
that?
Just let it go. You was embarrassed to poop. That's what it was. They had to
No,
read you a
I
story
used to read that to my kid.
It was potty
That's
time.
okay. So he
The
knows
potty time,
everybody
that's what you read
poops.
them at potty time. That's awesome.
How do
You
you
a
don't
good
know that?
daddy, D's.
I
You
know.
so good
I was a
to
good
your
daddy until they
kids.
grew up. But
Oh my gosh, you're still a good dad,
but
right?
yeah, I'm
So
awesome.
if you were getting fat, I mean, you're not gonna just wake up fat. You're getting fat. You know you're getting fat.
Well, this is a disease that he obviously knew that he had.
You
though.
gotta do
He knew.
something about that.
Well, they did. They just removed 28 pounds of
Girl,
poop.
that is 30 pounds. That's a 3-year-old.
Yes.
That's nasty.
That's terrible.
And could you imagine the stench?
Yes, girl. And I mean, I don't have a problem going to the bathroom. Listen, the good news is
It's one of my favorite things to
the
do.
good. Yes, the good news. I take my phone in there with
Oh,
me.
magazines.
I might blank my blanket in there. Yeah, but
Sometimes my laptop.
girl,
I mean, it
you
just
know, and I
depends
could
on
be
how much I got to do.
I could be done. I'm still just gonna sit there because
Me
it's comforting. You
too.
know what I'm saying?
Do you
I'm
ever
done.
run the water?
I'm
Girl,
done
yes.
now.
Do you run water?
Yes, girl.
Oh,
It's soothing.
it's so soothing.
Yeah, it's so
and
soothing.
sometimes I leave the door open.
I don't know
always
what
leave
this
the
is
door
all
open.
about.
Oh, I leave the door
What
open.
I call it the OPD, open door. What is it? ODP?
Open door
Open
policy.
Yeah, don't be wild.
Now,
I
sometimes
even
I
do,
even do it.
House, and I have to catch myself. I do.
No, that's where I
Yeah.
draw the line.
Not the poop part, but like if I just gotta go,
Tinkle.
yeah, I'll leave the door open just because I'm so used to doing that.
Why are we
Oh
talking
my
about this?
gosh.
What did
Okay.
this turn
It's
into?
weird. I grew up
And
like
sometimes
that.
I even do it like nude. Like, do you ever
That-
sit on the
yeah,
toilet?
I mean, it all depends. If I'm already nude, then yeah, but I don't have to get nude to do it. My sister do. My
Yeah,
sister
some
gotta
people have
take-
to get nude
Yeah,
to have
gotta
a good
take all
one.
that. And then I know
A
some people that gotta
smooth
take a
move.
bath or a shower or wash up after. No, I just
do.
gotta get
I
it
don't-
clean.
I don't
just
like
gotta
residue.
You ever
Resident.
take a
I don't
dump and
have
had
to-
to dump when it hit the water, it will splash the water back on you? Got to do the water on your butt.
It hasn't happened to me since I was a kid. I don't know what kind of turd you driving.
No,
Have you ever had to take a dump and you cut it off? See, I'm doing the Richard Pryor jokes.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, the
Have
good,
you ever wiped your butt?
the good
You actually
news
sound like them a
is
little bit.
My colon is clean.
Have you ever?
And yours should be too.
Have you ever?
Your colon
Have
is
you ever
clean.
had to go to the bathroom, but you didn't go and had a 60-pound poop in your gut?
Eat right. Eat right.
Have you ever?
Drink water and flush.
Have you ever?
Shut up.
Have you? Y'all want to talk about boo? I'm talking about it with you.
Reel it in.
But have you ever?
Reel it in.
Have you ever took Pepto-Bismol?
What about in the dark?
Have you ever?
I can't. That's where I draw the
In
line.
the dark. You gotta turn on the
I
light
can
for the
pee
last
in
part.
the dark. I can pee
You
in the
gotta
dark.
turn the light on for the last part. So, no, because I don't boo boo.
Night light. No, I don't boo boo in the middle of the night. No, I can pee in the dark.
A light, a motion light that comes on like when you walk into the bathroom. So I really don't even have.
Oh,
to.
I need to
This
get one of those.
conversation
Amazon girl,
is getting out of
it was
hand.
like $6.99.
We're gonna move on to the next segment now. Thanks,
Okay.
Poison Ivy,
You're
for the good
welcome.
news, the
Yeah.
good poopy news,
Yeah.
the good poopy news. It's the poopy news.
Poopy news.
The poopy news.
A little 3-year-old had a poop theme party.
And on
Be
that
the
note,
change you wish to see in the world. You can make the difference.
Make the difference.
Ordinary people like you and me making a positive difference in the world by practicing paying it forward.
hide you with the pay it forward.
Okay, so unfortunately, I missed last week, and I hope everybody did their pay it forward, right?
did.
Everybody was. I love y'all for that. Okay, so I did mine too. So what I did, hold on,
That's our guest. He hit me.
Yeah. Oh, he's interesting. I can already tell. He's interesting. We're about to have a good time. Tell him to stop at McDonald's and bring us something to eat. Tell him to bring us something to eat. Tell him to bring us something.
Please.
Bring
Tell him
us
I got
something
$2.
to eat.
I had to stop him because he kept going. Go on, please.
about to
Hide
text
you.
So anyway, text him and tell him to bring us something to eat. We'll be forever grateful.
Yes.
Because he just was going on.
So, okay. So this is what I did for my pay it forward. So we just talked about the fact that I was in New York. And so we got on the train, and it's my sisters, it's everybody. And a lady gets on the train, and she has this huge, like, tumor on her face.
Ew.
And she breaks out and goes through this whole spiel about how she's been denied. Medicaid refuses to pay for the surgery to take this painful tumor, cyst-looking thing off her face because it's considered cosmetic surgery, right? So she's asking for donations, and I couldn't really understand were the donations for food. I can't imagine that she's trying to collect money for this operation because she looked like she might have been homeless or something.
She was homeless. Girl, she was homeless.
Don't even. Sometimes it just don't even. It's sometimes.
Go ahead.
It just be.
La dum
It
dow.
just
La dum dow.
bless them, Lord.
La dum dow.
So I gave her some money, and that kind of sparked my little role. And my nieces did it. My daughter did it, I think. Monty, did you give her something? My sister did it. And it started like a little chain reaction, and we gave her some money. And I prayed for her as well. I hope this lady, because if you would have seen this, I couldn't even imagine. It looked like it was just like a big growth, and it looks painful. And I couldn't imagine what it takes to get up every day and go face the world.
Right.
Well,
With that.
you know
what I
Poison
mean?
Poison can relate to you.
I
'Cause
was-
she
for
had
real.
a thing on her face.
I
It
was
looked like
gonna
she was.
say that,
She had her
yeah.
chin was pregnant.
My
He
chin
always
did not
takes
look
it too
pregnant,
far.
But
A tad bit too far.
She had to get it lanced.
I have nodule cystic acne, so my acne gets really bad.
They get
like huge. They look like keloids, but it's just pus filled blood. Like it's terrible. So
Infestation.
I feel her because that's a hard thing to do.
Now, how do they treat that? Or do you get
You have to get them cut off.
Face, antibacteria.
You have to get them
get
lanced too.
drained. It's a lot. Mine just usually gets stuck with cortisone shots.
Because my ex-wife, she used to get lumps on her head, and she would have to have surgery. Her and her dad actually had to get that.
for what?
They just had growths, and they had to get them cut.
Yeah, I have to get
Oh.
cortisone shots, and I take a lot of antibiotics. But it's a hormone imbalance with me because it didn't start till I got pregnant. So once I got pregnant,
So
it's
blame
just
it on your
been-
daughter.
No, I'm
Gotcha.
seriously, because it's a hormone imbalance when you
It's your
have
daughter's
that
fault.
type of situation with your face. So
And I had a cyst. No, I didn't. I had a sty on my, and you can still see just a little bit of it. And so I was feeling so self-conscious about that. But then I saw this lady with that, and I was just like, you know what, I don't have nothing to complain about because I just don't, you don't never know.
You know the best thing to treat a sty? Just get a warm rag and just put it over your eye, like go to sleep. By the time you wake up, it's gone.
And thank you, Dr. Carol.
I get them all the time. I'm just saying.
Right.
Well, I did that, and I
hope your sty get bigger than your eye then. You have a sty for.
Why would you wish that on me?
Because you cut me off and I was trying to be helpful.
You was being sweet.
I was trying to be nice.
See, when you're being sweet, I need to let you be sweet.
You don't even know.
I hope you have a
when
sty
he
for your
being
eye.
sweet
No.
or
Get a sty for your eye.
Because sometimes he can be really, really beep holish. But you being nice today, and I'm going to let you be nice.
No, it's about to change.
No, don't change
but thanks,
it.
Haji.
Don't change it. Don't change it.
You know, I was trying to
So,
be nice.
bottom line, we like you nice.
So what you
We
get?
like you
What you
nice.
get is this.
I don't like you at all.
You get a slap.
That's okay.
Yeah, you get a slap.
She said that's okay.
That's okay. I've been slapped before.
That slap wasn't nothing.
You know, thank
Step your
you,
slap-
OJ, that
step
I
your-
now don't get slapped.
Step your slap game up.
Once they started, locking folk up, brothers got real careful with their hands.
Okay.
Thank you, OJ.
They want these problems. You know what?
Apparently, he didn't get the memo that domestic violence is out.
Just slapping you.
You just can't
He
go
didn't
around
even see.
slapping
Did you see
people.
my video? Don't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
What was your video about, girl?
Girl,
It was
you
about.
ain't see that video?
What?
That's what it was about.
Whatever.
Come on, let's
That
talk
was a real
about it.
situation.
Talk
You
about
have
it.
to- You have to watch.
I
it.
You gotta watch
watch
our
it.
video. We talked about
But
it
it's
last
about
week.
violent
while you was
people.
rehearsing.
Yeah.
And you gotta tell. We gonna talk about that
Keep
another
your
time. I
hands
don't
to
want to talk
yourself.
about the rehearsal because we're not gonna put nobody out there.
Don't do
We
that.
ain't gonna do that.
Thanks. Shout out to Angela Spring, one of the best writers and directors. He came in here with no food. Now, did you
Right,
hear us
we
telling you
told
to
you
stop at
bring us some
McDonald's? You was
McDonald's.
already on the way.
This is terrible.
It's horrible.
We
It's
just
horrible.
wanna Sit here and die.
And I guess that's to pay it forward. But we about to we got to take a quick pause for the calls while we get disorganized. We got our guests gonna be in the building.
I'm sad.
Jim TRIVISONNO and Dante the barber. They in the building. We'll be back a little bit with some more of the vibe on air. Mr. Dean, Sophie Mike King, Haji, Poison Ivy. We gonna drop some Brandon Landrum on you real quick. I think I'm gonna play 2 of Brandon Landrum. We'll be back in a little bit. Let's go.
All up in the club, I was out having some fun. Everybody showing me love. When I saw you, came in killing them. So bad when you came in the spot. You and your girls looking hot. I didn't know who to step to. Everybody here turned up. Took a shot of that Deuce. Asked the homie to introduce me. Cause your body looking crazy, you smiling so amazing, and I just wanna get to know you. You said I already know you. You be, baby. I said it's me, baby. You already know what's up. Baby, when you see me, better act like you know me. Act like you know. Don't play crazy. Cause you already know what's up. You already know. You already know what's up, girl. You already know. Yeah. You already know what's up. Look at all the women in here. And I'm trying to entertain you. Got the club going crazy. But I'm leaving with you for real. So let me know what the deal is. Let me know how you feeling. I see you playing hard to get, but I'm wearing you down, I bet. Stop me if I'm tripping. I've been in here sipping. Wanna hook up and chill. Take it to the crib, we can get it how we live. In the morning we can forget what we did. After breakfast we can do it again. Yeah. I know I be talking shit, but you already know what's up. Baby, when you see me, better act like you know me. Better act like you know me. Don't play crazy. Hey, cause you already know what's up. 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 You already know. Hey, oh my gosh, getting round. baby, I'm tripping. I've been in here sipping. Wanna hook up and chill. Take it to the crib, we can get it how we live. In the morning, we can forget what we did. After breakfast, we can do it again. Yeah. I know I be talking shit, but you already know what's up. Hey, baby, when you see, baby, when you see me, act like you know me. Better act like you know me. Don't play crazy, girl. You already know what's up. You already know. You know. You already know what's up. You already know. Ooh, no. You already know what's up. Baby, when you see, baby, when you see me, act like you know me. When you play my boy, don't play crazy. Don't play crazy. You already know what's up. You already know. You know. You know. You already know. You know. You know. You already know. You already know what's up. Damn. I know I messed up. Just give me a second to explain. Sorry, baby. It's me, baby. Baby. I'm looking through my call log. I saw how many times you called me. I'm feeling so lost, wanna go back home, but my pride won't let me. Apologize for the times that I left you at home sleeping while I was creeping, babe. Now there's no use, I have no excuse. Can't even call them mistakes, know the decisions I made. Hey. I'm stranded, can't call my help. I got here by myself, this ain't the truth. I was cold. Now I pay the price, and it cuts like a knife. Girl, I know now I'm sitting here, holding on to remnants of us. I know it will take some time to make it trust. I want you to forgive me, but pride won't let me. Back for your love. You boxed up all my stuff. I can pick it up when you go to work. I see you had enough. Despite what you think, I didn't want this to hurt. Girl, I love you, but I was drunk. It was calling me and pulling me. Girl, I love you. But the dark of the night, hey, I couldn't love you right. Stranded, yeah. I was cold. I was cold red-handed. Hey. I paid the price, and it cuts like a knife. Girl, I know now I'm sitting here holding on to remnants. Baby, yeah. I know it will take some time to make it trust. Want you to forgive me, but pride won't let me. Beg for your love.
We back on the air. That's because I just turned the mic on. The vibe on air. Mr. D's, the open mic king. Poison Ivy, Haji.
I need
we
a
back
name.
in the video. You got a name.
I'm
it's Haji.
Haji.
Just be Haji, be free. Like it's
Haji
on.
be free. That's
Haji
what I
be
am.
free.
Haji be free.
So Haji be free. She got a name now. She feels special.
I like Haji be free.
Thank you.
It's so like self-proclaiming. Haji be free.
Be free.
You can't. There ain't nowhere around that.
Ain't nowhere
You can't buy her because she's free.
That's like poison ivy. Ain't nowhere around poison ivy. The poison all in your system.
Okay. I guess that's what you guys are talking about. But we are back on the air. Feel free to call in if you want to talk to us. 216-526-1555. 216-526-1555.
Shout out to my boyfriend. He tunes in. Hey, babe.
The one that don't exist.
He do. I love him.
How come I'm not on Facebook Live right now?
You gotta be live.
You gotta pick your phone up and.
I don't really know how to start.
I have to show you that too.
Sorry.
I'll show you.
Send somebody up here to bring me some.
But in the studio, we have our guests, Jim TRIVISONNO from Advantage Education Group, and Tay the Barber from Hot Cut.
Hot cut.
Hey, in the building.
Can you trim me up, Tay?
That's all?
$14.95.
$14.95.
It'd probably be cheaper if you saw what was up under it, because you ain't a lot to work with. You got that kitchen?
Oh,
you
said he
just
messed
knew
with
I
the
had a kitchen, huh? How you know I ain't got that silky smooth back there?
What's going on today? But what's going on, fellas? How's everybody doing? You got talking to the mics, by the way. The mics are there for a purpose.
The mics are your friends.
Yeah.
They're your friends.
Blessed by the best.
So, Jim. Now, Jim, if you don't know, which I probably have mentioned, he's one of the proprietors of this building as well, where we're doing the show at. You know, this is where we actually teach classes here. He's an insurance agent, an instructor, and also, motivator. He motivates me. But tell us about your background, Jim.
Well, I want to thank you for bringing me on right after a discussion of a 28-pound turd. So I don't know if there's any.
It went right in. It went right in line with you coming on. So
All I'm gonna say is, is
It'll
your
be the
colon
last
clean?
evening remote
Is your
here from this
colon
location.
clean, Jim? That's the main point. Keep your colon clean.
yeah, that was crazy.
I do what I can.
Keep
Eat
it
my
clean.
beans.
Yes.
Keep the beans. Keep it clean.
Yeah.
TMI.
Jim's colon is clean.
Wow.
Exactly.
It is.
Yeah, that guy was full. He was full of it.
He was full of it.
Not no more.
But go ahead, tell us
Yes,
your
tell us what
background.
you do.
Tell us
Okay.
about
So, background, grew up in Cleveland. You're talking about the Indians and the Cavs and
Yes.
the Browns. So great sports fan, and that's correct, I believe. The fact that we're in the championship for 3 years in a row, can't complain about
Good
any.
job.
cannot.
Good
Right.
Go Cleveland.
I grew up listening to them in the 70s and 80s when nothing was going on.
Right.
So,
Wow.
having 3 years of championships and one that we brought home. So
Right.
not so bad.
King James.
Good job.
King
Good
James.
job. Good job.
And the Tribe, same thing. Got to the World Series. Little short, but, that's okay.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it.
And we will.
Let's do it
And we
again.
will.
And we'll talk about the Browns next year. No, just kidding.
Yeah, we really.
We
ain't
got some
gonna talk
Browns
about them
haters
at
in
all.
here.
I'm not a Browns hater. I was so
You just don't know what
diehard
to
for
say.
so long, and they just kept pissing me off, and I'm just like, I don't want to ride with the losers. I want to ride with the winners. But I'm still a fan, just like on the low, not like outward like I used
I'm
to.
a
We got
I'm a
the
Steelers
days
fan right now.
of the dog pound back.
See, she all the way on the other side.
I'm a Steelers fan right now.
Got to bring back the old dog pound days.
You're a Steelers fan, right?
But I do love Cleveland. I support Cleveland. But
What would be off the chain if the Browns were winning though? Cavs doing good, the Indians.
That's when I'll be back
The damn
up
hockey team
Cleveland.
even doing good.
We got a hockey
But-
team.
We got a hockey team, yeah.
And they won last year.
What's their
The
name?
Lake Erie Monsters.
The
is it?
Monsters.
Yeah.
I never
Shout out
knew
to
that.
the Lake Erie
But
Monsters.
but
I didn't know it.
so
Yep.
tell us a little bit about the background.
Okay, so the background, grew up in Bedford, Ohio.
Okay.
I live here, obviously, my entire life. This is my 32nd year in the insurance business.
Yay.
So it's been going on a little while.
That's successful.
Again, I do insurance as far as writing insurance and teaching insurance. I lead a very boring life.
Really?
I actually
we can
love
get you turned up.
He really does lead a boring life.
Jim, listen, Jim.
Jim goes
We
to
can-
bed at 9 every day.
We can change that. We
But he gets up at like
Sometimes
4.
It's 9:30 or 10.
Why
Yeah.
9 o'clock?
9:30, 10.
He'll take one drink
why
all
not
day
9:30?
if he takes a drink.
That's right.
Jim, the freaks come out at night, okay?
That's why I'm saying.
Yeah, you need to get outside.
The freaks come
He
out.
said that's why he sleeps.
Freaks get dressed to go out at night. They like to wear leather jackets, chains, and spikes.
Okay.
With rips and zippers all in they skirt. Real tight pants, the fresh mini skirts.
Hey.
So running through your hair, you just about spot a freak
Anywhere.
anywhere. Cause
Get it,
freaks
Haji.
come out at
You had to do the whole
freaks
verse,
come out.
right? just had to. But so now currently your focus is on Advantage Education Group, which is the school.
Yeah, insurance licensing, continuing ed, obviously the bail bonds. We're adding some financial.
These is who you need to be freed.
That's
There
right.
you go. There you go. So we're adding some financial education. A lot of folks can't even balance a checkbook, let alone a number of other things. So we're trying to help with that. We're working with one of the associates to try to get into some school systems, picking up that. Also helping out with claims as far as folks that may have some issues with claims on property. So kind of keeping it busy, staying boring in the insurance.
Can I ask you a question?
You certainly may.
So, if you allow your license to lapse, do you have to take the classes all over again?
Oh yeah.
Actually, no. Then let me clarify that. So with your insurance license, you
Okay.
have 1 month grace period from the time, and it renews every 2 years on your end of your birth month.
Right.
So you got 1 month. It's still active. They got a grace period, but you got to pay a renewal extra fee. And then if it doesn't renew after that, it's actually suspended, and you have 1 year to get it reinstated by paying some late fees. But you don't have to go through all the pre-licensing stuff.
It's been a while.
But if it's
I was
been
licensed
longer than a
in-
year, yeah, and then
Yeah,
you
if it's
got
been
to start
longer
over.
than a year.
You got to
Now-
start all over again.
Right. Now, nowadays, if you got your license and let's say you hit the lottery, you say, I think I'll put this on hold for a little while. You can put it on inactive status, which freezes it and allows you to come back years later and reactivate it.
I don't know if I put it, but if you put it on inactive, do you have to keep paying something?
No.
I wonder is mine inactive or it's. I used to love insurance.
You would know if it was inactive because you would have put it in inactive. And
I don't remember.
You can go check.
So you used to love
Jerk.
insurance? What happened?
No, I do. I did. I
did.
I
Sounds
do.
like a marriage and a divorce.
It
Right
does.
in one sentence.
No, I did. I think it's an interesting concept. You know, I really like it. The art of being made whole. I really like insurance. I like what it stands
Indemnification.
for. Indemnification. Yes, I love it. So, I worked for a State Farm agent.
Okay.
What?
We're an independent agency, so we work with a number of different carriers.
Now, do you like that better than being married to like one?
Yeah, I used to be a nationwide agent for 18 years.
Oh, did you know Jerome Layton?
He's one of our associates here.
He is.
He
Yeah.
is, yes, and he's focusing on Medicare. We do a number of different, whether it's personal lines, auto, home, commercial, life insurance, Medicare, Medicaid, helping folks with that. The Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, even though there's not many left in that market.
Okay.
So we kind of do the whole thing.
Wow.
Now,
Yeah.
I know, and we've done business for a long time, and I don't want to bring up old history, but like you said, this was formerly a nationwide agency here. You had how many?
I had 5 offices in Cleveland and 2 in Arizona.
Now, what made you switch gears?
They number of different things, but they had a compensation change where they didn't have what's called a loss ratio bonus, where they would compensate the agent. They would measure how much premium the agency brought in and how much claims was paid out. And if it was below a certain percentage, we would be eligible for a bonus. And you're looking at some of the stuff, the skylights here, and a number of different things that those bonuses purchased.
Right.
So they changed their compensation in 2009 and said, in essence, well, we're taking away that, but we'll give you a couple more points on auto insurance.
So the
commission.
coins got smaller.
Coins got smaller.
A
yes.
lot smaller.
Yeah.
And that's why you went
And, well,
independent.
That's one of the reasons. That a couple other ones.
Let's talk
in
about
Arizona. Well, in Arizona, they wanted more of a presence. I had virtual offices out there, so I was able to write a bit of business out there just being here in Cleveland. So the neat thing about the insurance industry is I tell everybody you can do it anywhere. I literally let you know once you get your license, anywhere you have communication, access to the internet, a phone, and are willing to help out people, you can do the business anywhere.
Oh
I
yeah.
need my license.
Now,
Let's get
I got
licensed.
licensed. You know, I was already property and casualty licensed when I first met you. I met through a mutual person. I think I bonded somebody she know out of jail, and we talked about you know, I was already working for one agency, and I decided to come over to your agency when it was nationwide. Then I got licensed for life, but we talked about, hey, why don't you do a bail bond class? Yeah, we could put that together, and now we've been doing that for how long? Like 7 years?
Yeah, I think about 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
So you've been putting up with these for 7 years? I'm not going to clap to that. You've been putting up with these for 7 years?
I have a little funny story with that. So when we first started it.
You didn't like them, did you?
Well, no. It wasn't Indeed. It was actually, I believe he had posted our phone number for the school on his card somewhere.
Yeah, on the back of my business cards.
When I was getting that school started, you know, I had the phone call to my cell phone, you know, so I could pick up the calls if I wasn't in an office.
And
so after a few weeks of 3 a.m. calls, like, Deed, you got to remove this phone number here. Them call you.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. We would get a lot of my bond calls.
Yeah.
it wasn't the calls he wanted.
Between that and our phone number is very similar to Ace Taxi.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you get a call, you know, 3 o'clock in the morning, waking up, and it's like
Oh,
a couple of times I wanted to say, yeah, we'll be right there.
Right.
But then I was thinking, I might read in the paper the next morning, man shot while waiting for cab.
Right.
I better not say that.
Well, I'm glad you have a girlfriend because your phone ring at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's a problem. I'm just saying. Who is that, Jim? Who is that?
Who is that?
We're gonna talk a little bit more about Jim in a little bit because you know, I want to talk about some of the. You know, Jim has a lot of time on his hands, and every class I have, when I have a class, I have to talk about how Jim has time on his hands and the stuff that Jim does. But I want to talk to Dante for a little bit because I know he biting the talk because he, you know,
I
Dante.
talk too much.
I know. You've been like that since high
I
school.
talk too much.
You've been like that since high school.
That's okay. I do
But
too.
Yeah.
Tay the barber.
You're going to talk a lot more.
Tay the barber. Now, in high school, you used to cut hair.
Yeah, I used to mess people up.
Badly.
Yeah.
About what, 5-10 years ago?
No.
I'll tear you up. Line you
Terrible.
line up, be tore up. Your fade look like a soup bowl.
Did you let him line you up, D?
No, never ever. I didn't trust him. But so when did you get your barber license?
Probably about like 07.
07.
And then I started working at Tar Brothers Barbershop on St. Clair, 115th St. Clair with Daryl Solomon. And it was very, very, very successful business. We had Carlos Hudson Bay, Herbie Love Bud, Daryl Forrest, a bunch of good barbers up there.
How long does it take to get your license?
10.5 months if you don't miss a day. Every day you miss, you have to make it up. So some guys get it over like in 11 months. You know, you're going to miss some days. And then you have some guys, you know, through personal issues, it may take a little longer. But as long as you get that license, just stick in there and get the license.
So, do you do a lot of the programs where, you know, the kids going back to school and everything and they get the free haircuts or anything?
I do enough free haircuts just in the hood. I don't have to do back to school stuff. I give away free haircuts every day, all day. I don't have to wait for a certain time.
Why do you do it?
Matter of fact, the last guy I cut his hair for free and loaned him $20. Yeah.
You got a good heart.
He needed $20. I gave him $20 and cut his hair and gave him $2 more after that.
Right.
You think you better than me?
But that's like my nail girl, though. I don't pay to get my nails done. I just don't. But she it's a crazy story. No, it's a crazy story because I want to pay her, and she'll be like if I need like a fill-in or something, she'll be like, come and get them done. You can't be on camera and your nails not, you know. So I really don't. I don't know. It's a crazy situation.
Well, shout her out.
Yeah,
I'm sure
she know who she is. Toya, my biscuit. Yeah, she keep me all the way together. It's not. She's like she makes sure that I'm
as long as you
good.
look good, she look good.
Yeah.
So
I wish somebody would just make me look good.
I already look good. But what made
But
you
she
want to
gonna
get
charge
into?
you though. Toya don't do no free nails now. Don't try to go to my girl and get your nails done for free. I'm just saying that's our relationship.
But what made you want to become a barber? What made I know you was in school. You played basketball. You did a few things.
Actually,
you thought you was a male model, but I'm gonna talk about that in a little bit.
I was doing a little bit of everything back then, but actually my mom got me into it. She was tired of me working different jobs. She said, "You've been cutting hair. You cut hair as good as anybody in a barbershop. I want you in a barbershop, so I want to pay for you to go to barber school." So my mother, she put the money up for me to go to barber college. Then when it came the time to go to barber college, they said, well, you have to be on a waiting list and all this other stuff.
Oh, really?
So
it was a waiting list to go to barber school?
it was a waiting list. We actually was in this same building, OBA.
Next door, you mean?
The next door, the same building. But I didn't go to that barber college first. I went out to Painesville to Kelly Rice.
Okay.
And, Kelly Rice at that time, I think Reginald Keeley had just finished.
Reginald
barber
Keeley.
college.
And I got something about Reginald Keeley and you in a little bit. But Reginald Keeley, another Glenville alumni, became a great barber.
Right, great barber, excellent barber.
Mm-hmm.
And as a matter of fact, he had his license right after high school, but he was working at Twin Valley. We both worked at Twin Valley back in the day.
Oh, I remember Twin Valley.
Everybody worked at Twin Valley.
Everybody worked at Twin Valley.
If you went to Glenville, you worked at Twin Valley.
I actually was one of the very first employees that they had. I worked there before they opened it up. So I seen everybody come in. So I was one of the originals at Twin Valley. And we worked there for a few years. And Reginald went to barber college and started working in a barber shop. Then I just bounced around with different jobs and stuff. And then, streets, you get in trouble in the streets. You have a draw of the street. Well, you can get fast money over here, you can work over here. So I'm going to take the fast money. And then from that point, that's when you get into trouble. You get in, might catch a case. You're going to catch a case. That's what I ended up catching a case right around the age of like 21. Mm-hmm. I had to go to Lancaster Penitentiary. The judge at the time, she said, I'll give you the choice to do 6 months in jail or 2 years probation. I said, I'm not. I went to sentencing. I had a khaki suit on, the Dickie suit.
Yeah.
I had a big old pager and some Charles Barkley's on. They thought I was coming from the Fed joint, but I was just coming from from the street. And she said, most guys beg, please give me probation. I can do probation. I told the judge, I say, I'm not doing probation because I'm not going to piss in the cup. I'm not going to be trying to get a job and all this other stuff.
So you went the hard route.
I said, give me the 6 months. I can go down there and work out. I was probably 175
I can't believe
pounds.
he told her that.
Probably 175 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah, he wasn't that smart in high school.
Yeah.
He's actually not the first guy I've heard say that because you have to know yourself.
I knew
it's a setup. If you're not ready to do it, they'd rather just go on and lay it down for them 6 months and come on back out because they know I'm gonna violate because I'm not coming down there. I'm not trying to be straight. I done heard it before. I've heard it before. He just being honest.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a.
You wasn't ready.
I was 175 pounds soaking wet in high school. I wasn't no tough guy, nothing like that. I was laid back in the cut. I didn't mess with nobody. You just don't mess with me. I'm a funny guy. We could crack jokes all day, but just don't disrespect.
You wasn't that funny either.
Yeah. I try to be as funny as I can.
So I got a question. What makes a good barber? Because if you all learn the same techniques and you all, go to the same school, how do you say, okay, this is a good barber?
Well, Can I compound on your question along with that?
Well, hold on, he want to ask something too.
Yeah, just barber versus cosmetology license. Can you explain the difference and then what the difference?
The cosmetology license is more detailed as far as the chemicals
Mm-hmm.
using hair. Barbering is pretty much just straight haircut.
I was told that barber is actually a tougher license to get. Is that correct?
I would say cosmetology because it's more have to do straightened hair, curling hair, layers, and it's a lot going on. Sew-ins and quick weaves. It's a lot going on with the cosmetology. But as far as a barber, he can do whatever he's trained to do. So you can be a barber and you can actually be a cosmetologist and work in a cosmetology shop as long as you know what you're doing. You don't have to get a cosmetology license. Okay. That's the strength of a barber license as opposed to cosmetology license.
Now I know a lot of barbers and they talk about the test you have to take to pass the barber class or something, the state board exam. Tell us about that because that was funny when I heard the story. What you got to do?
Basically, it's everything you've done in school, but you have to do it in a test, and you basically practice everything over and over and over and over in school. So when it comes time for the test, it's basically just riding a bike. Just don't get nervous. Just be cool. You're doing the same thing you've been doing
every day.
Every day.
But what's the type of stuff you got to do?
You have to do scalp manipulations, facial. You have to take a written test, and you have to do a shave. You have to hone and strap a razor, which is outdated.
Right. That was the part that was funny to me. So you'd like the guys on the Popeye cartoon when they're taking the razor and hitting it like with a belt. It's like a leather strap.
Leather strap.
Or like when Seeley was about to cut Mr. on Color Purple.
Yeah, I knew that would come to you.
Whatever.
You like Seeley.
Seeley, baby. Seeley.
She look like Seeley.
You know what?
She like Mr. Healy.
I look like Nettie, okay? Nettie was cute. Don't be a hater.
You like Tina Burner.
You know what?
Who was Tina Burner?
The opposite
Jim,
of Tina
who cuts
Turner.
your hair?
Yeah, Jim.
Who cuts my hair?
Yeah.
A lady.
A lady.
Oh.
You'll take her out.
No, she's married. She's a client now. She was referred by my girlfriend.
Oh, Jim's got a girlfriend. Hey, Jim's girlfriend.
I keep trading them in every couple of years.
He didn't say that.
No,
girl.
you didn't.
I usually have a 3-month policy. I'm in and out in 3 months. That's usually the way I do it.
Oh my goodness.
I hope it
Once
fall
they find
off.
out they got to sleep with you nude, they out.
That's where they want to stay.
Like, I gotta take all my clothes off. Girl,
Let's just get this over with.
Believe me, Poison, it's better than when they got to see you with that wig off.
No way. I
No,
what?
Poison,
That
we've
was just
seen
real
you.
low.
No, we've seen
That was
you.
real low.
That was
When
low.
my perm is popping.
It
I'm
is.
in
When
there,
she had her
okay?
real hair
You
that
started
day,
it.
well,
I
it looks
finished
really
it.
nice.
I ain't gonna let you see
But
me
you
with
know
my
what I want
face
to talk
on.
about? I want to ask Jim a
It's looking
question.
good over here,
You
baby.
better tell him.
You only got
I
one.
want to talk to Jim
you
about
can't
something
see
that
without
is
your
very
glasses.
near and dear to my heart, and we're gonna take just a minute to just really touch on this. People, particularly my brothers and sisters, get your life insurance. Please do it.
And we're going to talk about a little bit about that, too, about the importance of life insurance when we come back from this break.
We're gonna let Jim talk about that. People get it. Please.
And then we're going to talk about some more detailed stuff about both of them, especially about Dante and some of the things he used to do in high school that were really, really weird. But you are now tuned into the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's Open Mike King, Poison Ivy, Haji B Free. We are talking to Jim TRIVISONNO, Tay the Barber. When we come back, it's gonna get interesting.
Jim, your name sound like a soup line.
TRIVISONNO.
Yeah, it sound like a soup line.
We're gonna play some more music. I'm gonna play a little wildlife sounds.
No.
And we're gonna play some A-Bomb Save the World. It's the vibe,
Like
y'all.
a shoe, like these my Trivianis.
Yo, all you hateful, hypocrite leeches, try and hang with us. Make sure you know we dangerous. We're much more than street smart. We'll expose the weak heart. So it goes. These walls get talking, they never tell a lie. Stories of the warriors inside. These walls get talking, they never tell a lie. What is dark must come into light. These walls get talking, they never tell a lie. Brute force done a bad mind. These walls get talking, they never tell a lie. Never tell a lie. These walls get talking, they won't leave you alone. I'm bad to the bone. I hold my own tightly, righty up on the chrome. Not get, but battle axe followed by boomerangs thrown with technical precision, hitting right beneath the dome. I just let them go. They decapitate then come home. Beef up security, hire more firepower, yo. When I get you as if you stood all alone. Cause Mr. Hunt, seek and find and kill. Murdering, long range from top of the hill. When the blowgun spits, poison tips rain down. Off-duty samurais move with wildlife sounds. Yeah. These walls get talking, they never tell a lie. Stories of the warriors inside. These walls get talking, they never tell a lie. What is dark must come into light. These walls get talking, they never tell a lie. Brute force done a bad mind. These walls get talking, they never tell a lie. Never tell a lie. If these walls can talk, they won't leave you alone. We murderiferous
just like Mama Gnomes. Firstborn child, get wild and get ground. To food for coyote somewhere in Arizona. My queen, mean Colombian devil's breath. Scopolamine dreams make you lean into death. Go try to breathe, I begin to squeeze even tighter. Drop your cold, walk away, drop and spray some cover fire.
We burn, bad mind, backbiting, hypocrite parasites. Thunder rolling from out the sky, but not until the lightning strike. If these walls get talking, you know they never tell a lie.
Stories of the warriors inside.
If these walls get talking, you know they never tell a lie.
What is dark must come into light.
If these walls get talking, you know they never tell a lie.
Brute force done a bad mind.
If these walls get talking, you know they never tell a lie.
Never tell a lie.
If these walls get talking, you know they won't leave you alone.
Prepare to be terrorized and shown while your paid muscle lay crumpled, entire face blown off. I'm the boss and I change your chromosomes from a little girl trapped in a grown man's body. Take off that dress, let's end this little tea party. I know you feeling scared cause it ain't fair. How? With 6 million ways to die, you chose now.
Mind what you are do, watch what you are say. Pre every caution sign along the way. Remind yourself each and every day. Remember me tell you, me say that me tell you be warned.
These walls get talking, they never tell a lie.
Stories of the warriors inside.
These walls get talking, they never tell a lie.
What is dark must come into light.
These walls get talking, they never tell a lie.
Brute force done a bad mind.
These walls get talking, they never tell a lie.
Never tell a lie. Never tell a lie.
When it all goes down and you need some love, I will be the one. Tonight we say the word. 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 I see you living life, another day to fight. Baby, don't you cry, no. I can set you free, just like in your dreams. Baby, come with me now. We can fly so high, way up in the sky. I can save your life, girl. When it all goes down and you need some love, I will be the one. Yes, I can be your Superman. Yes, I can be your Superman.
I could be your Superman.
Tonight we say the word. 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 From the land to the bay, going all the way up. Shot-time Miami Beach, take you overseas, babe.
And we back. The vibe on here, Mr. D, Open Mike King, Haji B Free, Poison Ivy. And we got our guests in the building, Jim TRIVISONNO and And Dante the barber, he's in the building. And it's some interesting stuff that just came up because Dante wants to fight 50 Cent for some reason.
This is becoming more and more interesting. We got an insurance professional here, and we have Dante the barber, aka Dante Hands.
No, it's not Dante Hands.
Tay the barber.
It's Tay the barber.
She said
It's
Dante
Tay the barber. But let me slide over to Jim over here real quick. Talk to Jim real quick.
About life insurance.
So first, I want to talk to Jim about
Tay the barber gets a hold of you if you steal something out of his shop.
right. But now here's my question to Jim, because I know you for a long time and you got a lot of time on your hands. How much of this stuff did you build?
Same amount of time as you.
No, you did more than me.
24.
Yeah. But you built a lot of this stuff in here.
Yeah.
Did you built that board behind you?
Yeah, I put that together. I did have help with some of the woodwork in here.
Yeah, like you built the whole mantle and that.
But I'm Italian, so the stone stuff. That's all.
That's
all me. It's Italians and stones.
It was another thing that I do in my class. Every class I have to make sure I give them a tour. I walk through, and we take a walk into the kitchen, and I tell them that my partner has a lot of time on his hands, and he one day went around and took pictures of every food place in the area and made a map for each food place. Then he color-coded the map by what street the food place is on.
Though.
I mean, if you go in that kitchen, everybody's been in the kitchen over there. Yeah, that's him.
You did that?
And if you check, it had to be a sunny day.
Right.
So I had to
So
do it
wait
on
a minute.
Sunday.
Let's talk about that. What made you do that?
What made me do that?
Yes.
Time on
Why
his
did you do that?
hands.
Just to like things in order.
You
Yeah,
do.
that's good.
I like to get into people's signs. I'm just kind of like
I was
that.
about to ask
Mine's an
him.
S with 2 vertical lines through it.
No.
Dollar sign.
I know
What
that's
is that?
right.
Who? Oh, that's his. An S.
It's a dollar
Money.
sign.
Jim.
I
is
like
cool.
Jim. But no, Jim, what's your date of birth?
September 4th.
Virgo.
Virgo.
Yes.
I don't know much about
You
that.
said that.
You
with
will
a
give people the
frown
shirt
on
off your
face.
back.
No, I don't know. I don't know much about that sign. I was trying to see,
Is that true? You give people the shirt off your back?
Not quite.
Okay, that's the women then. That was my mom. She was a Virgo. I don't know any men Virgos, so what are you like?
What am I like?
Yes.
All good.
Hey, that's a good answer.
Okay,
I
so
can't
let's
argue.
get
Everything
that
good. I can't answer. I can't argue with that.
So let's talk about life insurance, because a lot of people, especially my people, don't believe in life insurance.
And why is that?
And I don't know. It's a financial thing mostly. It's
a cultural thing.
It's a cultural
I'm starting
thing.
to think.
Yeah, it's a cultural thing.
I think it's cultural.
And people don't understand the importance of life insurance and the benefits of life insurance, just not the death benefits, but also the financial benefits of it. And I want you to explain a little bit of that.
All right, but I want to finish your point.
Okay.
Cultural. Would you say it's lack of education on the products?
I think that,
That's
but I
definitely it.
also
say
think
That's
if
definitely
it's lack of education, but I also think that there's this perception, at least when I talk to people, and I haven't talked to every black person or African American person, but I hear this a lot.
I know all of them.
I ain't leaving nobody nothing. I gave them everything. I'm not leaving you nothing. And so there's this perception that you're doing your family a favor when you leave life insurance. Like, that blows my mind.
Well, ultimately, God,
You are doing a favor.
Yeah, God put us on the earth to help others. Number one.
I like that.
And when you have a selfish point of view, you ultimately get what you sow, right? So you get very little in life.
Right.
And as we all know, every action, every thought that we have, there's a consequence. If you're thinking certain things, if you're doing certain things, there's always a consequence. Good, bad, or indifferent, whether you like it or not. If I drop your phone 100 times on the table, it's going to fall to the table 100 times, right?
Right.
So number one is changing the perception and changing the mindset of that. Part of that goes to the education, and that's why we do this. But don't you see a lot of, after somebody passes, especially, somebody, you see a GoFundMe account,
Oh,
right?
Which is the worst. That's embarrassing, really.
Let's talk about that.
Why do you do that after the fact when literally, especially children, and it's not something for the children in case anything happens to them then. Life insurance is less expensive when you're younger.
Yes.
literally for kids, it's probably less than
a couple dollars.
50 cents a day.
Yeah.
Wow. So seriously, you take some planning. Life insurance is purchased if you care about somebody.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't care about anybody, you're selfish, you're going to get what you get. And usually the story doesn't end up so well when you're selfish in life.
Wow. Was that an active, y'all were talking earlier about, because my daughter had life insurance when I first had her. And the guy, he still calls me from time to time, like, do you want to restart the plan? So is the plan that I had for her, or what were y'all talking about when you said that? Active being active, or
no, that's
we were talking about
license. That was licensing.
Okay. So as far as her, I mean, how does that go?
You basically want to know if her policy still could be picked up.
Are you paying for it?
I was when
How long
she
ago?
had it. She's 7. She had to be like 5, maybe.
And how old is she now?
7.
So 2 years ago?
A couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So if it lapsed, usually you might be able to reinstate it if the policy lapsed. You have some time to do that, but you'd have to pick up all back premiums. Or if she's healthy, between mortality, insurance is measured on mortality, the chance of dying. When you're going from 5 to 7, it's
very
it's
small.
kind of like the treadmill that you go on. You hit the increase and it keeps going up. I'm at the age I'm getting vertical on my treadmill. But from 5 to 7, it's barely a blip as far as mortality. So to pick up a new policy really wouldn't cost much different, if at all, than one that you had. But ultimately,
that is powerful. And you know what I also want to talk about?
What's that?
Because I'm seeing this a lot too, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about disability insurance.
But let me ask this before we go into disability, because the life policy, besides having death benefits, what about the financial aspect of it? Because it's a financial product too. Just like if you put money into an annuity, you can put money into a life policy and also build money on that. So when people set up life insurance policies for their family members or whatever, they could also be setting up a savings for these people.
Oh, absolutely. There are some actually ways you can use life insurance is building your own bank.
Right.
So if you think about this financial, most people, and that's most Americans, more than 70% of their dollars that they bring in is spent on interest and taxes. So that's debt and taxes. So a lot of the interest that you pay goes to somebody else. Your debt is somebody else's asset. So you can use life insurance to be your own asset, build your own bank, borrow against your own dollars to create your own interest pool. So that's a whole school of thought. We have some stuff on our website that they can take a look at, advantageeducation.online. But nonetheless, it's a tool. It's a tool. And again, you have to understand anything in life, a gun, a knife, an insurance policy, whatever it is, there's tools on the planet that we have developed. You can use them for good or bad, right? So ultimately, shame on anybody if they don't get the education, because today we're on a line right now. 30 years ago, this would have cost you thousands of dollars to put this on. And you've got the equipment, but there's you're right on the internet and you're broadcasting potentially to somebody listening in Siberia.
Right.
Okay? Now, hopefully you have marketing going up there, but nonetheless. So we can gather any information that we want today. You can go to the library. You can get there. It's free. So shame on us if we don't chase down that information and go after it because it's out there.
True.
No.
You know what, Trevisonno? I'm going to call those Trevisonno truisms.
Yeah, that's nice.
They're not my truisms. They're just out there, right?
Now, go. We were talking about disability.
Yes, because, well, I need some. Because, no, seriously, because, I've known a few people.
Disability.
No, come on, seriously. A few people, well, yeah, that too, but a few people, I embrace my crazy, though, unlike some other people. The craziest people are in denial about their crazy, right? So
most humans are in denial. We're all delusional. To what degree?
Thank you, Trevisonno. Thank you.
Point of view.
Thank you.
You can call him Jim.
Jim, I like Trevisonno.
Yeah, I had to say Jim. I couldn't get that.
I like Trevisonno.
This guy has a ring to it. Jim is not just so plain.
Trevisonno. I like
Jim,
it. So, Trevisonno. It's so fly.
Triv is
Triv. Okay, so, yes.
No relation to the guy on the radio. He's got the voice. I don't.
Okay. So listen, disability, yes, because I've known a few people that are my Facebook family
Mm-hmm.
who unfortunately are battling illnesses and surgeries and things that they just didn't see coming up. And can you talk a little bit about what disability insurance is, how you get it, and what it helps you?
Okay,
how it helps you.
Yeah, so disability is a type of health insurance. So there's a couple different types of health insurance. There's major medical, which is, and we all know that as Obamacare or stuff that takes care of your bills when you go to the hospital or the doctor. Disability insurance, a little bit different, is that it's designed to replace an income when somebody becomes injured, sick, or hurt. It's underwritten a little bit differently. Obviously, the insurance company looks at how much income you have coming in. They look at the type of job that you have, and obviously they'll measure it that way. And obviously the questions are a little bit different than, let's say, life insurance. It's underwritten a little tougher because let's think about it. Life insurance. How do you know? Well, you don't know when you're going to die, right? But is it fairly clear to know if somebody's dead?
Yes.
You just have to show a certified copy of death certificate, right?
Correct.
Can there be a little gray area in the disability trying to put in a claim, like got a soft tissue injury?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's underwritten a little closer that way.
Okay.
And there's also can be broken out into short-term or long-term. Short-term disability can give you an income, let's say, up to 6 months, whereas long-term disability can go up to 2 years, 5 years, to age 65, or sometimes for life. Okay, depending upon the occupation that a person has and their income, that would ultimately determine some of the cost for that.
Okay.
But let's think about this. What do you think the chances of greater are? Disability or death at any given age? And I always ask in class, it's really easy to understand that one. Who here, and when I talk disability, I don't like to use that word because if I were to ask anybody here disability, what do you picture in your head when I say the word disability?
Handicapped.
Handicapped. Okay, how about yourself?
Illness.
Illness?
I was going to ask you who doesn't qualify for disability.
Somebody that's already disabled. Or somebody that doesn't have an earned income.
Okay.
Somebody with pre-existing conditions. But going back to the disability, I don't like to use that term because typically, as Americans, you think of somebody else, and disability, wheelchair, handicapped, or whatever. But if I change that, to have you ever been sick or hurt before?
Absolutely.
Yeah, everybody's can identify with that. So that's something obviously a little bit different. So we've all been sick or hurt, and that's what disability is designed to prevent or to help with as far as that goes.
Now,
I'm sorry. No. So when my leg was broke, I could have got disability for that?
No.
Yes.
There's a couple different policies. You could have accident insurance that would pay you. You could have an accident with some disability income, some limited stuff that can pay you. Typically with a long-term disability policy, there's a longer waiting period from the time you're disabled to the time you start collecting. And that could be anywhere from 3 to 6 months, but that's usually on a longer-term type of policy. Okay.
That's in there.
Oh, okay.
That need to be turned down, but don't worry about it. But go ahead.
Background sound. Okay.
Yes.
I got turned up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Is that our in the
That's
hallway?
there's somebody watching TV in the
Oh,
room.
okay. All right, I thought that was the hallway.
So I wanted to ask, do you?
Isn't this exciting? We're talking about insurance,
No,
right?
but that's
But you need the information needs to be out there.
Needed.
No,
it's needed in our community. We need that.
Can I go back and get some accident claim money? My
Can
leg
you go
is
back?
still affected. Can I go make a
Unfortunately,
claim?
it's a little late.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You
Just
can't.
checking.
You can't retro.
I'm just checking.
Actually, I want to add on to that. It is needed in our community so much because you have a lot of guys, youth, they're dying young.
Absolutely.
They have no
Absolutely.
burial insurance, no insurance at all.
Yeah.
And you run around getting money to bury somebody,
And final expense
You need-
insurance is
you
easy to
really-
get.
And you need to have Juan on here too, because he could tell his story about insurance and his point of view.
Well, I asked you to bring
So
somebody.
can
He said
you-
I asked you who you could bring.
Can
They all
you?
bailed on me.
I heard that you can get insurance on anybody. Is that true?
Well, yes and no.
You can,
Life
but it's-
insurance, there has to be something called insurable interest. In that, if I couldn't take a policy out on you, I mean, we could try to scam the system, but legitimately, I wouldn't be able to take one on you because the insurance company would say, well, where's the loss that I would suffer?
Right.
if I took out a policy on you. Now, if you have a spouse or a family member or a financial interest, that's okay.
You live
But
together. No.
Share, if you're sharing expenses,
Property
you'd have to
and stuff
show
like
you'd have to
that,
show
yeah.
the underwriter that you hand it.
It has to be something that you're gonna lose from that person being
Right.
out of the picture. Okay. So there has to be some type of interest where it involves you. Like if I just get a policy on you, I could get a policy on you because if I lose you, then I lose a host. So I can probably get $25.
That would call a key person policy.
I would get $25 for you.
So shady.
Let's switch gears over here and let's talk to
These die. We just gonna roll him over in the dirt. We ain't even gonna have no funeral. Just roll
I'm
him
insured,
over in the
so I'm
dirt.
not worried about you.
Put a rose and to stick a rose in there.
Nah.
One that's losing.
Just throw some dirt on him.
I'm gonna be buried in an ivory. I'm gonna be buried in an
sauce.
ivory tomb with lamps.
Throw some poison down there. Throw some poison.
I'm gonna have a person that comes weekly just to clean my tomb and put fresh flowers and light incense that smells of mahogany.
I mean, I can see that happening.
Yeah,
I can't.
But let's talk to Tay for a second.
He loves himself so much.
I can actually see that.
He
happening.
loves himself.
If he stay on the route he's on, that's
Close
will
your eyes.
be. That
He
will be
loves
happening. That will be happening.
Close your eyes. Tay. You
Let's
can't
talk
see
to
that.
let's talk to
You
Tay
can't
though
see
because I went to school with him. Did we go to junior high together too?
No, I went to School of Arts.
Okay, you went to ours. So you know
For
we
what?
talked about Reg Keeley. And he's a barber. And that was your best friend in high
That
school.
was my best friend in high school.
Now I found this picture one day in the yearbook because I have our yearbook from when we graduated.
Right.
And you and Reg used to do something really strange all the time.
We used to dress alike.
Dress alike every day.
Me and my friend did that. Me and my best
But
friend
it's
did
different
that.
for dudes.
That was popular.
No, it wasn't
back in the
different
day.
because
That was popular.
we got that idea from Charles Gibson and Cricket. Charles Gibson and Cricket came to
Cricket.
school. Cricket had a blazer with sounds and rims and stuff, and Charles Gibson was the star athlete, and they would dress like Polo, Tommy Hilfiger, all this stuff. And then you had other guys that used to dress like Steve
was
Clark
fun.
and Pook and Dre Higgins. They was the most.
But
best.
you and Keeley would take pictures together back to back and
That is
would
dope.
go to,
We did that.
We would go to Vales.
Everybody
we would go to
did.
Vales on the
These
circle.
you the only one ain't had no friends that wanted
Now, hold
to do that
on.
with you.
Me, Demetrius
Everybody
Keeley.
did.
hold on, Wiggy, he talking.
It was
Whatever.
3 of us. Me, it was Demetrius Keeley,
Whatever.
Reginald Keeley, and myself. We was the 3 amigos. We would go to Vales Circle. We was way too young to get in. We had fake IDs. We would go to Vales and dress up as the 3 amigos, and we go to Vales.
And y'all all had the same haircut.
We
too.
had the same haircut. We was.
Yeah,
I had a car at the time. In the 10th grade, I had a Impala, and I also had another car. I had I used to call it what was it? The mini Blazer. I called it a mini Blazer with the aerodynamic stripe on it. And I had the Impala. It was I called it the red roof end. That's what it had, a little red top with
The red roof end.
red roof end.
So wait, back up a little bit. Where did you go to the
Photography, something else. You had to take everything to see what you were talented in. You can't just go there on one thing. You might be talented in something else and you don't even know it. So take everything, find out what you're good at, then stick with that. So we took everything, piano, everything.
So you didn't just go in specifically for something. I wanted
You had to take
go.
everything.
I wanted to go to the School of the Arts so bad.
Yeah.
For like, I think
It was like
at that
fame.
Time,
It was the most
at that time
beautiful
it
experience
was
of my
for
life.
singing.
Really?
But how did you get in there though?
You
Because
had to audition.
yeah, this is what I had to do. I had to audition. And then our numbers or something got put in a hat or something.
No, it was a straight up audition.
Yeah, we did.
It
We
was
went
straight
in,
up
we
audition.
auditioned, and
You
then
either
you
got
got
it or
your
you
name
didn't.
pulled out.
Now,
Yeah.
what did you do for your audition?
You had to do everything. You had to draw, you had to sing, you had to dance, you had to act. That was pretty much it.
Yeah,
no
I had to do all
photography.
that.
So
Probably had to
that's
take
why
a-
Poison couldn't go.
You had to
But
do
I'm
everything.
younger than him, so it was kind of the process was
different.
kind of different when I.
We was the
tried
first,
to-
like,
Poison
second
couldn't
class
go
to come.
because she
Whatever.
couldn't sing or
You had to
draw.
do
or
everything.
act.
And it was the 4th grade all the way up to 12th. So you had the 4th grade all the way to the 12th grade. So you had older kids mixing with the younger ones. So you imagine the experience you could have in the 4th grade walking through the halls with 8th graders, 9th graders, 10th graders, 11th and 12th graders.
Oh, that would be intimidating, I think, a
It
little
was
bit.
it was one of the most greatest experiences. It was like fame. in
Really?
Cleveland. You had some of the most. You had everybody from all over the city of Cleveland, the most talented and gifted people all over the Cleveland. Rodney Hubbard.
Oh, you went to school with Hubbard.
The Hubbards.
He used to be our musical
Frank.
director.
What's his name? Frank. He was the singer.
Frank McComb.
Frank McComb.
He went to Glenville too.
You had Lafayette Carthon. He was the keyboardist for R. Kelly. You had so much talent in that school. It was crazy.
Wow.
These, why you ain't get in?
I didn't go. I went to Glenville.
Yeah, and also,
What school did you graduate from?
I took a test to go to.
Okay.
I took a
That's
test to
what I
go to Hawken. I passed the test. It was a private school. O.J. McDuffie went there. I used to watch him on TV all the time. I say, well, I'm gonna go to Hawken. So I just picked a school. I took a test and actually passed the test, but Hawken was out in Lyndhurst, Ohio. I was on 117th in St. Clair. So how am I gonna get to Lyndhurst every day? You know, my mother working a job. I had no
bus.
father. Well, the bus. You know, I was catching the bus from the 4th to the 8th going to School of Arts. I caught the bus in the 4th grade to go to school. I caught the bus. So that wasn't a problem. But it was like, do I really want to go away? I was tired of being away from kids in my neighborhood. I went to School of Arts, but I didn't go to school. All the
With
friends
your
of my friends stayed on 117th. So I got tired of going over there to go to school. I wanted to go to school with my friends. So I made the choice between Hawken and Glenville. I made the choice to go to Glenville. I should have went to Hawken.
Yeah.
That was. I shouldn't have been able to make that choice.
But you know, Glenville taught you a lot.
I learned a lot. I wouldn't change anything because I met so many great people. I met so many.
A lot of people.
Great,
Everybody that went to
Ted
Glenville
Ginn,
met a lot
Coach
of great people.
Coach
Because they
Johnson.
met me. So
I mean, and D. Carroll. I mean, you met so many great people coming from Glenville High School. Are you serious?
and people trip out because you know, Coach Ginn, when we were in school, he was like the security guard.
He was a security guard
and the JV coach.
and the JV coach. And the JV coach.
And you know
You
the
know what
little Ted
strikes
used to run
me?
around and
He
annoy
wasn't
us.
playing with
Little Ted, we used to dress him up as his mascot. He run around
You went
as
to
a
Glenville
mascot.
too.
No, he was
Aw.
the Coach Ginn's son. He was a
He's
little
the son.
kid.
No, I was talking to the lady in the hall. Me and her have
Oh,
been
she went to Glenville?
vibing. She
Yeah,
went
she
to
got
Glenville.
98.
You just talking in the hallway, okay?
Yes.
You
know what impresses me about you?
What's that?
You are very personable, obviously very intelligent,
Absolutely.
and
You kick it with deeds.
yeah.
Man,
But
my
you're so
homes.
positive.
That's
All
my
you do
homes.
is you talk about all the great people you've met, and you talk with such respect for the people that you know. And I like
It's a
that.
front.
It would.
No, you're I like your I
have
like your
nothing
energy.
negative to say about
friend.
any. If I don't have something positive to say about you, I just won't say nothing. So if you ask
I'm
me a
like
question
that.
about
That's not
somebody
true.
and I don't like them, I won't say.
Yeah, I'm
nothing.
like
You be
that.
well,
That's
why
not
you
true.
ain't speaking about him?
I remember
'Cause
study
I
hall.
don't, I don't like him.
I remember study hall.
I was rapping instead of
He won't.
So-
he won't just say it on air.
So here's the thing I want to talk to you about now, because you wearing 50 Cent shirt, but yet you want to fight 50 Cent. You
I
want
want to beat. I don't want to fight him. I want to give him a world. I can't speak it on the air, but it's. I want to.
You can say ass.
Let's talk
I want
about
to
it.
clap
You can say
thunder
ass.
and lightning out of the.
Why
crowd.
do you have it in
Thunder
for
and
50 Cent, but yet you wearing the shirt?
Why?
He want
Why?
him close to him when it's time to
You wanna-
get down
Okay,
with the
but
get down.
what
He
did
gonna be
50
ready.
Cent? Let's talk about your beef with 50 Cent.
He's
Let's
the
talk
biggest
about
bully in rap. You go at the
He
top.
is a bully.
You go at the top. He bullied
I
on the
agree.
game. He made the Ja Rule stop singing.
He did.
Yes.
He made Ja
And then
Rule
he
stop
started
singing.
singing.
And then
Ain't
he
that
started
crazy?
singing. And then he started.
That was crazy.
You don't like bullies.
I don't like bullies at all.
That's what you don't
you
like,
wanna-
and I like you.
You want to cut him
for
down
that.
to 10 cents.
I want to knock him down to
A
nickel.
nickel.
a penny.
Oh, right.
That's
The hard way.
the one with the
Penny the
hole
hard
in it.
way.
A
Now,
penny
what-
with a
what-
hole
So
in it.
are you
made
starting to
you-
GoFundMe to try to get funded for that?
I'm gonna start that probably today. I'll start it today. I started GoFundMe today.
So what you gonna do when 50 clap back? Cause you know he good for
I
that.
could take a punch.
You sure?
I want him to break my nose because it's crooked.
Say that.
I want him to break it.
Dante, he tough.
Listen,
Break my
Dante,
nose.
let me ask
You
you
sure
this,
you ain't from
though.
30th?
I want him to break my nose.
You ain't from 30th, Tay?
I'm from St. Clair, 102nd and 103rd of
I know
St.
that's
Clair.
right.
I
50, you better watch out.
I fought every bully that they had to fight. I
50,
fought
you better
David
watch
Allen.
out.
I fought David Allen head up.
He keep throwing out these names from back in the day when we grew
I
up.
choked
Not
Will
everybody
Parker
know
out because he
he's
tried to
good.
steal my weight bench.
Ooh.
Will Parker.
Will Parker. That's
But can I ask you a question?
What?
So, you know, I like to get into people's heads just a little bit. So, where did this thing with bullies come from? Were you bullied?
When I was a kid, I grew up on 103rd and St. Clair, 102nd. You had bullies over there. I was taught if you run from somebody once, you're gonna have to keep running from them. If a guy's bigger than you, then you pick up something and you crack him in the head with it. If it's his bully, then you hit him first.
You always bully the bully.
You bully the bully. You don't run from the bully. It was a guy in School of Arts, Sir Lampton or something. His name was Sir Robert. Sir Robert. He was a big old bully.
Sir Rob?
Sir Rob. He used to bully on people at school.
Dark skin Sir Rob or light skin Sir Rob?
Light skin Sir
It was
Rob.
two Sir Robs that
Sir
we grew up
Rob.
with, believe it
Sir
or not.
Rob.
And that's their legal name, Sir Rob.
Sir Rob. His legal name was Sir Robert. And he used to bully on people at the School of Arts. And one day I was on the bus and he called, he did something. I had a Walkman or something. And he called himself going to take my Walkman or knock the batteries out or did something to me, try to intimidate me. I beat him up right on the bus. Sir, and as a matter of fact, Sir Robert used to smoke cigarettes at that time. That's how tough he was.
You beat him up on the RTA?
I beat him up on the school
That's
bus.
what I was going to ask you. Was it the school bus or
regular
RTA?
school
It was a regular
bus.
school bus?
Regular school bus. I beat up Sir Robert.
That's a real whooping right there.
On the school
And I was a
bus.
pretty boy, though. I was a pretty boy in school. I had a Jerry curl and everything. Wearing beaded jackets and everything. I was pretty.
Pretty boy beating him down.
I
Jim,
remember
how many
the
fights you
beaded
got into?
jackets.
Oh,
You got
another
any
dude.
fight?
Still waiting for my first
Lonzel
one.
Booker,
waiting for your
God bless
first
his
one?
soul. Lonzel Booker. I didn't never. Lonzel Booker was my best friend. Lonzel Booker was short. He had a body out of sight. He was bow-legged and he was strong. And
He was strong.
Dude tried to bully on Lonzel Booker. He was his name was Paul or something. Paul tried to bully on Lonzel Booker. Man, I'll never forget that fight. Lonzel Booker slammed quarters out of that dude, Paul. Slammed quarters out of him.
So, do you wear the 50 Cent shirt so people can ask you,
You know why? You know
and
why
then
I wear
can
this
tell
shirt?
us?
I'm gonna tell you why I wear this shirt. I was cutting hair at the Glenville Sports Barbershop on St. Clair. There's a guy on St. Clair named Holyfield, the biggest bully on St. Clair. And Holyfield used to say, "Man, why you wearing a 50 Cent T-shirt? What type of man wear another man on his shirt like that? That's gay." I said, "You know what? It's gay because you walking around with them skinny jeans on with your butt, with your booty hanging out. That's gay." And then he want to get all up. He gonna fight me and all this. And I said, "Don't hold him back. Don't hold him back." But we never fought. I would, Holyfield I love him like a brother. I would never fight Holyfield. Never fight him. I love him. I'm gonna put that out there right now. I ain't trying to fight Holyfield, nothing. I was at the Honeydew. I told everybody the same story. There's nothing that Holyfield could do to make me fight him. He could get drunk and do whatever. I'll walk away from Holyfield. I would never fight Holyfield ever. It's nothing he could do to me.
So,
to make
any
me run.
beef I have, I just need to call you because you're gonna come through.
I
Put
bully.
the pause on.
Listen. Let me explain this. I'm a constitutionalist and I'm a nationalist. I police the police, judge the judge, and prosecute the prosecutor.
Can you put somebody in the paint for me?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
And it's on public record. It's on public record.
Thank you.
Look me up. You can look me up. Everything.
I
I'm
don't
telling
want you
is
to fight.
perfect.
I don't
It's
want you to
perfect.
fight.
I can put
This is what
Call
I'm
D
doing.
for the
I
bail
actually
bond.
had-
all about
Right,
Right, we're gonna need these.
I've actually
everywhere.
had judges recuse themselves from the bench on my cases. It's a matter of public record. That's what I do.
That's what I'm saying.
I go in the court of law. I change all this up. I get suited and booted.
You my new best
I
friend.
come in when I go down to the Justice Center. Everybody runs to me. The COs run to me. All the workers, they know me because when I come in there, I come for business. I come to take care of the little guy because they don't know nothing about the law. They don't know anything about it. So I can walk them through the process so to make it easier on them because you have the prosecutor. Who do they work for? The state. The public defender. Who they work for? The state. The judge. Who they work for? The state. So how can I get a fair trial
Right,
if all
and
of
they
you
all
guys
kick it
work for
together.
the state? I can't get a fair trial. So I challenge jurisdiction from the top. But that's a whole nother issue.
I'm taking you
Standing
with
and
me.
jurisdiction.
And on that note, I want to play a little game between the two of you. It's going to be called How Would You Do It? This game is about different scenarios. We're going to ask give a scenario. We're going to ask Jim, what would you do in that scenario? And then Dante, what would you do in that scenario?
Will probably
This is
be the
gonna be very
opposite. 'Cause he has people running to him as an insurance agent. I have people running from me.
Nope, not today.
So,
Not today, because we need some quotes around here.
Here's the first scenario. You're at a bus stop.
Ooh,
Here he go.
And a guy comes sitting next to you. But he's sitting very, very close.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Jim, what would you do in that situation?
Slide over farther away.
Yeah, I ain't
Dante, what would you do?
I'm gonna slide over. I'm not. You sitting too close. I'll get up.
So you're not gonna say anything to him?
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'll just get up and move. I'll just get up and move.
Okay,
You
so-
too
Same
close, you
answer.
mind myself. I'm not gonna say
That's
nothing
being
to you.
respectful.
That's being respectful.
Okay. Say you're going to a movie and you're in line, and suddenly a guy just decides to bump into you and jump in front of you. Dante, what would you do?
I just go ahead. I ain't in no rush. I got all the time in the world. Go ahead. You might have to get there faster than me. You might have something going on. I'm gonna get out of the way.
Jim,
I got time.
what would you do?
I would have to say it would depend. My initial reaction would be see what's going on, but if I'm in a pissed off mood, I might say something.
What you gonna say, Jill?
Like, WTF.
Let's see. You're walking down the street, and you happen to see a wallet on the ground.
Oh, I'm picking
and
it
it's
up. I'm picking that
I can't even finish.
That's happened. That's happened. I was in Rome, walking to the Vatican, early morning, to see some lira on the ground. Now it's funny money when you're used to the United States coinage, but it had a lot of zeros on it. So I just picked it up and kept walking. Yeah, and it was like, girlfriend at the time was like, "Aren't you gonna?" I'm like, no, we're keeping walking. How much was it? And she's like, how much? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep walking until we get. So we got over to the Vatican. It was $1.5 million lira.
Wow.
I found $1.5 million something. It was worth about $750.
And you kept it.
Oh no! Well, I spent it.
Spent it. I know
we
that's
stayed in a
right.
nice hotel that week.
That's right.
By the Vatican.
By the Vatican.
Right.
You're in the middle of the night.
Supposed to turn it in.
It's the middle of the night, and you're trying to get some
Forgive
sleep.
him, Father.
What would you do in order to help you get some sleep?
Oh, I know what I would do.
Jim first. Let's get Jim.
I know I'm
Jim.
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna roll over and try to get this. Come on, baby, let me slide on up in there. Let me get some. I can't sleep. You gotta give me some. I can't sleep.
Jim.
Well, that would never happen. As soon as I croll in bed, I'm out within 3 minutes.
They ain't even on the pillow
Much to
yet.
the chagrin of Linda.
Much to the chagrin of Linda. What's a good one? Anybody got one? Anybody
I got
else?
one.
Go ahead,
and
Poison.
Okay, so you got a girlfriend, right?
Yep.
I'm single.
Dang, I can't.
No,
ask
he
you.
not. It's a lady sitting right out here. A
I'm
beautiful
single.
lady
I'm
that's
single.
sitting.
No,
I'm
I
single.
thought that they were together. Are you with her?
Yes.
No, we together, but I'm single. We just met today.
He is lying through
We
his.
just met today. We just met today.
Because I can
Oh,
only
y'all
ask
just
this
met today?
question if you have a significant other.
I had a significant other as of
No,
like,
had
Just go ahead
doesn't
and
count.
ask it.
You gotta have it.
Go ahead and ask him.
Hold on.
I was
Hold
married,
on. This
I
is
was married for
interesting.
20 years, and I had a significant other for the last 4.
Who did you care
I've
about?
been broke up. I've been broke up for like a month and a half.
So how did you
who
meet
did
this
who did
lovely
you connect
lady?
with
I met her
more?
today.
Get out of here. I
Yeah.
thought y'all was really playing.
Who did you connect with more, your ex or the one that you just? I mean, the ex-wife or the ex-girlfriend? Which
My
one?
ex-wife, we connected off. We met at Twin Valley. My
Okay, so
ex-wife.
let's keep her in the mind frame.
My ex-wife,
Yeah.
and then the lady I'm with now, we broke up. We were together. I met her at Twin Valley.
Well, either one, just picture. So I'm gonna ask you first, Jim, but I'm just gonna say it one time. Now, your girlfriend is strapped to a bomb.
Oh, I like that.
Strapped
I
to a
like
bomb.
that already.
Strapped to a bomb. It is 5 seconds left. Do you keep trying to get this bomb to go off, or do you just
No, I'd
hit
have
the
to let her
brakes?
know that God said your expiration date has arrived.
So you
But
know
not
me.
mine. No, just
Oh
kidding.
my
Not kidding.
gosh.
Just kidding.
What you gonna do?
You don't ask her
Jim?
where
What
the
do you
policy
do?
at?
Do you keep trying to disarm it, or do you just say F this?
that's
Oh, I got
tough.
another question
I'm out.
too.
That's
I got a
tough.
good one.
That's hard
That's a
right
good
there.
one. That's a good
I'd
one.
like to answer that I'd keep working on it, but you know,
Wow.
when you're
What's the
put in a
cutoff point?
situation, you
Where
gotta
we cut
watch
it off
that.
at?
That happened to me.
What's the time
Always-
left on the bomb?
always want-
5
5
seconds.
seconds?
5 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Wait a
gonna
minute.
take it down to like 3.5. And I'm out. I'm getting.
You like,
I'm
baby,
going
back.
fast.
It was fun.
Well, my boyfriend said he would just hold me. So
Oh, that's
And
sweet.
y'all to blow up together.
Yeah.
Look
No,
at ISIS.
this
over
imaginary dude that she
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah.
What's your question?
here. Okay.
whatever.
So,
That was after the bomb blew up. He said he would hold you right.
so now what were you gonna? You said
Here's your
something
arm,
happened to
here's-
you. So, okay, this is my question. It's sort of similar to hers. I'm a romantic. I'm a hopeless romantic. Anybody that knows me knows, I just am. So, you win $1 million. Okay. And you also meet the woman of your dreams the very same day. Ooh. But you're attached. What do you do?
That's a good question.
Wow.
What do you do? You
Fantasize.
win $1 million. You win $1 million.
That's a good live answer.
I don't believe that 1 second.
That's juicy. That's real
You
juicy.
win $1 million.
Ooh, that's
You
a
meet
lot
the
going
woman
on.
of your dreams.
Ooh, I'm loving that.
But you're attached.
Ooh, wee.
What do you do?
Ooh, that's juicy.
What do you do, Dante?
There's a
Me, I'm
Oh,
gonna
go
have my
whoever.
cake and eat it too. I got enough money. Hey, listen, I'm gonna be with you. And I'm gonna be with you. We're gonna have a big old party.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody's feelings gonna get hurt.
All right. That's an
It's
honest
It's
answer.
gonna be all love.
All love.
All love.
Now let's hear the
No
Trivisonno
jealousy.
answer.
No jealousy.
Come on.
Well, there's a
Trivisonno.
story in the Bible, in the book of Genesis, that actually somewhat happened, not hitting the lottery, but it was a story of Joseph and Potiphar's wife.
Oh,
that was a
okay.
good-
And
that
when
was
I
a good
first
story.
read
That was a
that,
good story.
in the Bible, is Potiphar's wife was trying to seduce Joseph.
Little nasty.
When I first read that story, and it said he ran away. Initially, I'm thinking, guy's kind of a wimp.
Yeah.
But if you read that book a lot, you get wisdom.
Right.
That's the only way you're going to fight that. So remember
are
your
so
thoughts
right.
and your
Right. That's
actions are
another
consequences.
Trivisonno truism.
So the answer would be stay with the.
Trivisonno, you know what, Trivisonno? If I had a Tootsie Roll in here,
What a Tootsie Roll.
I would give you a Tootsie Roll.
They're actually
I bought
his.
him.
They actually Why he playing?
I got one more.
Well, I
y'all.
been eating all your Tootsie Rolls.
I got one more, and I'm gonna just go back on the whole poop thing.
Okay.
Okay, so your girlfriend,
Started there and then
your girlfriend, you get a call. Say, I'm gonna just say Julie. I don't know her name.
Is this the Bobby Brown
They call you.
situation?
No, this is good. This is really good. This is deep and good. This is show you love. Oh my God, Jim. Julie at work, you gotta come pick her up. She done broke both of her arms. So you rush, you go get her, bring her back to the house. Both of Julie's arms are broke.
Wow.
She gotta do a number 2. Do you wipe that butt?
Wow.
Whoa. Let's see this one. Yeah.
Do you wipe that butt, Jim?
Do you
Here we go.
help your
Hey,
lady?
she out here.
How old am I?
You right now.
Right now.
Right now. Her arms up here. She can't get back
can't
there.
get
Jim.
to
She can't
herself.
get back there, Jim.
I might have to do it with my friend Jack Daniels.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's
What
what's
would you
up.
do?
Hey, you know what? I love her. I'm gonna have to wipe that.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna have to wipe it.
Wipe that
Go
butt.
on, Tay. You
I
gotta
have to
keep her.
wipe
You
it.
hear
I have
that?
to wipe
He
it.
said he'll wipe it,
I
girl.
love you. My love is unconditional.
I know that.
I don't put a condition on that.
My
Dee, you not
girlfriend's
gonna
about
wipe that
12
butt?
years younger than me, so in reality, that's probably going to happen, but in
Well,
reverse.
let's talk about that. Let's talk about it, Trivisonno. Hold it. Well, wait a minute. I want to touch on that. We're going to put a little bookmark right there with the 12-year age difference. You like them young. Got to watch it. So
Gotta wipe.
I want to ask Deez and Aim High, who's off camera, what would you do? Would you wipe?
Wipe that butt.
I would break up with her.
Deez.
No, I honestly believe that.
So she gonna be running after Deez like
Deez. I believe it.
I don't do boo. I didn't wipe my kids' butts.
Deez, that's messed up.
That's horrible.
What about you,
Aim
Aim?
High.
I ain't wiping that butt.
Come
I
on,
already know.
Aim.
Aim, you wiping that butt, ain't you?
Thanks, Aim.
Well,
I mean,
Aim go sit in there while she making it happen.
a few years later, you can always have it surgically removed.
You know what, Jim? I cannot deal with you.
okay.
But that's the end of the game.
No, I had something else I wanted to say. He always
already hit the
trying to
music.
control my thoughts.
Niggas said they thought the game over. But thank y'all for playing. Y'all was
Just
good
a
playing.
shady bush.
This is
Shady Pantry.
Shady pantry.
Shady Pantry.
I don't know what's up with y'all and Boo Boo.
That was a good topic. Because that means you love her.
That mean you love her.
That means you love her.
One day I might love somebody. I don't love them like
Jim
that
gonna
yet.
say that's gonna happen every verse.
But go ahead. You got to find a question because we got to get ready.
I don't even want to know. You just
because you rude.
You was going to ask me a question about Boo
No,
Boo?
I wasn't gonna ask you anything else. It was for Jim. But
You can still ask it.
I don't. You ruined it.
I already had to hit the button when the time you said it.
You just ruined it. You killed my vibe.
You did, and it's supposed to be the vibe on air.
It still is the vibe on here.
You slipping.
But
It's horrible.
wow.
It's horrible.
You gonna need a life alert.
Yes. I've fallen.
I've fallen and I can't get
up.
up. Jim, somebody please help me.
Dante's coming.
Dante come
Poison,
swoop you right on
he's
up.
coming.
Poison
He's
gonna be in
coming.
the car.
Stuck,
And he gonna wipe your butt
he's
too.
coming.
Poison gonna be in the car at the red
He
light,
gonna help
ready to
us
make a
fight,
right.
and he will help us if both our arms
We
get
poop
broke.
out of luck messing with these.
Oh, we ain't got nothing
Out of
coming.
luck, we ain't got nothing coming.
Not
Nothing
at all.
coming. We
Not at
stuck
all.
on the
That's
toilet,
messed up.
and
I'll call
if he-
somebody.
Oh, I didn't answer. You didn't never answer. So you win $1 million. You meet the woman of your dreams, and you're attached. What do? Watch this clown answer.
Well, I gotta be all that.
No, not clown.
Well,
No,
I
I
gotta-
said it's gonna be a clown answer.
I'm
Now
just-
that you're a
I'm-
clown.
I'm in the same.
He's offended.
The answer is they're one and the same.
They're one and the same. It could be the same person. I might just vibe her.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah.
You thought that one up.
But if it is two different women, usually most of the women I like women, so she might just like her anyway. We
that's
can
sweet,
just get it
dude.
together.
Ooh, I like that.
I might just see if she like her first, and then then we can decide.
It's going to $500,000 each.
Why does it always gotta be?
I'm just saying.
That ain't nothing but an
I'm
STD.
just
Y'all
saying.
nasty.
That's
Don't hate.
just-
Ain't nothing
Don't
but
hate.
STD.
Don't
That's
hate.
just
Don't hate.
Venereal disease.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
our time is running out, but I do want to thank our guests, Tay the Barber, Jim Trivisonno. And go ahead and shoot out your information, starting with Tay, where people can find you at if they want to come use your services or just
Dante Daniels on Facebook, Tay the Barber, one word on Instagram. I'll probably start a GoFundMe, but I'm at
to fight 50.
My number is 216-799-4733. 216-799-4733. I'm the best you're gonna see for free. Don't watch me, watch TV. On the east side, they call me Daddy. As soon as I go to the Detroit Bridge or the Carnegie Bridge, they call me Poppy. Poppy Chulo El Diablo. I am him. I am the one. I'm my mother's only son. My daddy, he was a silverback. My mother, she was an orangutan. I'm a red dude. I'm not no killer. Please don't call me a gorilla. I'm not a killer. Don't call me a gorilla, but I will kill. So don't push me.
He is so interesting.
That dude is nuts. He been like that since high
And then you
school.
actually listen, like, right, what are you saying?
I mean, it's
I'm
so
internationally known, nationally
interesting.
recognized.
He a gorilla,
globally
not a
accepted.
monkey.
He's a character. I knew it when you were
I
facing.
had a TV show with Chuck Galletti, Hanford Dixon, and Bob Golick, the barber shop. We had it for like 3 years.
I remember that show.
Yeah, we had that, and they just waiting on me to. I just go start the word up. If I go to Channel 19 and say, "Hey, I want to start the show up," they'll start it up whenever I ask.
Jim, go ahead and shoot out your information because we're almost running out of time.
Real simply, www.advantageeducation.online.
Oh, I got another one.
And what about
I got
Get
another.
AEG?
It's the same site,
I got another.
www.getaegnow.org.
Listen. This is my pedigree. I shook hands with Tupac. I looked him in the eye. I told him how much I love him, respect his music, and then I walked off. I've been on stage with Wu-Tang, Ghostface, the RZA, and the Jizza. You God. You know what I'm saying? I was the last speaker at the Million Man March when Farrakhan called it the first time. I went down the line and shook the hands of the Fruit of Islam, and I was the last man to hold the mic.
That's very nice.
I mean,
So, are you gonna go see All Eyes on
I'm definitely going to
Me?
see
Absolutely.
I'm going to see
I'm
it.
trying to go in the
Oh, hold on.
morning, like,
Another
soon as
one.
they open.
I cut Dougie Fresh.
Tomorrow.
I cut
Yeah, I
Dougie
know.
Fresh.
Oh my God,
I
that's
cut
my
Dougie
husband.
Fresh.
Now, hold
I
on.
cut Dougie Fresh.
I want to go on a
I
record.
cut
I want to
Dougie
put this
Fresh.
in the universe.
I cut Dougie Fresh.
Anybody who knows me, who has ever really talked
Look
to
at
me,
my
first of all,
Instagram.
I'm a hip hop head, but y'all, that's my dream man.
I cut Dougie Fresh.
Really?
In the hip hop community, I have a lot of dream men, but in the hip hop community, it's Dougie Fresh.
I'm
Every
going to
time
tell
I
you off
see
air,
Dougie
Haji, what I said
Fresh.
about Dougie Fresh.
How'd you go ahead and shoot out your
Oh,
info so we
God.
could
Oh,
get
he
people?
wants to. No, we can't talk over time.
Yeah, that's cool.
Look at the FCC over here.
Hey.
So it's Haji HHAI Be Free. That's me on Instagram, and I'm Haji Williams HAJI last name Williams on Facebook.
Poison, shoot out yours.
It's your girl Poison Ivy, POIZON, Instagram, Facebook. Shout out to my daughter and her Loud TV or
my
whatever she got
baby.
going on in there. But yeah, just y'all know you can hit me up on Facebook. I'm always on there, or Snapchat.
Don't forget about Mafia Meat Studios, Aim High Mafia Meat Studios on Instagram if you want to check out some of the photography and some of the pictures. But I'd like to thank our guests once again. Dante Daniels, Jim Trivisonno. This is The Vibe on Air.
And you know it.
And you've been tuned in. Make sure you hit us up on Facebook at The Vibe on Air. Instagram at The Vibe on Air. Hit us up on YouTube by searching for The Vibe on Air and subscribing. Download the Mixlr app, MIXLR app, and download it and follow The Vibe on Air. We also got Snapchat, The Vibe on Air.
The Vibe on Air.
Make sure you tune in. Thank all of our guests. Thank Haji. Thank Poison. We out of here. We'll be back next week. Stay tuned in.